Welcome back to my Guild Wars 2 adventure. In today's episode, I brave the Mad King's Clocktower, not on the stopped version, I hasten to add. I dive into Living World Season 1. We meet Rox and Brahm, and we save this sweet, adorable baby hatchling from becoming a part of the Molten Alliance's horrible schemes. Now, on with the show. Why, hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary. It is time for some Halloween hijinks. I've not done anything. I've logged in, I've checked my mail, and in my mail, I discovered we do have an invitation from Magister Tassie, I'm guessing, with a greeting about Halloween. So, happy Halloween! Once again, Halloween falls upon Tyria. The doorways between our world and the Mad Realm are opening, and the ancient Crichton monarch, Mad King Thorn, walks the streets of Lion's Arch again. I've assured the Captain's Council that it's all relatively safe this time, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a brave adventurer like yourself making an appearance. Not to mention the opportunities for field research in the Mad Realm itself. Visit me at the Grand Piazza at your earliest convenience. Signed, Magister Tassie. And inside are 5 pieces of candy corn, bringing me up to a solid 300, and an invitation to the Mad Realm. Double-click during Halloween to open the doorways between worlds and travel to the Mad King's Labyrinth. If you are already in the Labyrinth, you will be returned safely to Tyria. Festival Frequenter, 3 of 6 invitations acquired, very nice. And we also have this. Urgent, do not read out loud. Well, I'm about to immediately ruin that. Keep this quiet, but I've been seeing unusual readings from the Mad Realm this year. Travelers have seemed quite shocked upon exiting the labyrinth. I've heard whispers, and any changes to Halloween could be of great significance, and I don't need to remind you, but the doors to the Mad Realm go both ways. At your earliest convenience, could you journey to the labyrinth and report back on anything, say, out of the ordinary? Out of the ordinary for the spectral quasi-dimension, of course, for the sake of documentation. Signed, Magister Tassie. And if I click show me, will it just take me to Lion's Arch? Huh? Okay, well, I'll teleport down there then. Ooh, what? Brand new loading screen for Lion's Arch? Oh my god! Am I playing Majora's Mask? What the hell is this? Oh my god! There's so much which is different! Can I climb up here? I can, there's like a little jumping puzzle. Can I go in top of the top of the cauldron? What's gonna happen if I jump in? Whee! Oh! I'm a candy corn monster! What? Punch, costume brawl skill, jab, smack. Wow, okay, cool. Right, let's dismiss that for the time being. I need to figure out what the hell is going on. Oh, that's entering costume. No, I want to return to normal. There we go. What is happening then? There's a load of people over here. Lunatic Noble Acrony? Another year, another what? She got blood all around her mouth. Another wonderful celebration basking in our king's regal glory. I trust you're enjoying the festivities, as long as I get free treats, of course.
Magister Tassie's research wasn't a complete waste
Magister
of time.
Tassie's.
This candy corn is really effective Bloody Prince repellent.
Bloody Prince repellent?
Can't blame it. You can practically smell the candy corn in Oldbreak.
A Sea of Sorrows might turn to syrup? Lunatic Boatmaster? Wow, I mean, that's a pretty cool necromancer sort of loadout. The fiery tail does somewhat take away from the Mad King's Lab. Oh, that's how you get in. I didn't even see. What tickled your fancy? Want to dance the dance of combat in Lunatic Inquisition, or something that requires dexterous skill like the Clocktower? I have been told to check out the Clocktower. I'll come back to him in just a minute. What is going on over here? Oh, there it is. Mad King's Clocktower. Okay. Candy Corn Vendor Weekly? Lunatic Alchemist Merchant. There's a whole bunch of people gathered in the middle. Candy Corn Vendor Merchant. Oh. Clawing Shadow Plate. That looks fun. Oh, yeah. That is cool. That is really cool. I don't know if it's something I'm going to invest in. What do I need? Candy Corn Cob. Cobbled together from delicious candy corn. And there's like a full set in here of Grasping Gaze. Okay. Let me see if I can quickly put all of these together. We'll put together the light armor set. I mean, immediately... Oh, and it's got eyeballs in the... Ah, that's cool. Okay. Clawing Shadows. Equip. Clawing Shadow Greaves. Equip. Okay. And then, of course, the plate once again. There we go. Are there any leggings? No. No legs. I mean, still, that looks cool. How do I go about getting this candy corn cob, then, I wonder? Plush Zaya? Everyone's other favorite stuffed dragon friend, huggably ragged and wriggly, meticulous about recycling. Is this like a dragon that's related to the Halloween event, maybe? We've got a witch's hat, double-click to consume, double-click to apply this appearance to your current helm. Haha, cool. And there is also a pumpkin crown and a lunatic court cape. Oh, it's got the little face of the moon on it. That's pretty neat. Not necessarily something I'm interested in. Oh, so it's like a plush Zaitan. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. We're going to need 5 gibbering skulls, 5 high-quality plastic fangs, 5 of Tyrius Best Nugget Center, and 5 candy corn cob. Okay, can we see where to get these candy corn cobs? Because I have candy corn, but I do not have the cob. Maybe that'll appear somewhere. Hexed outfit. Oh, wow. That's cool. What class would I rock that on? I don't know. I don't know, but I like the aesthetic of that quite a lot. 4 Essences of Halloween, Endless Halloween Enchantment, Halloween Minis, Refined Materials. Oh, so 1 candy corn cob is 1,000 pieces of candy cane. Or candy cob, should I say. Candy cane will probably be coming with the Christmas update. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. That is a lot. Shackles of Madness skin? Oh, and you get like the little shackles around your wrists. That's sweet. Huh. And Ghostly Racing Scarf, which I unfortunately cannot preview. Huh. Right, well, let's have a look at some of these other vendors. We've got a weekly vendor over here who sells Trader's Candy Core Chest. Double-click to choose an account-bound reward. Candy Core Warhorn? Okay. Loads of different outfits or weapons. Oh, with like a cool little orange particle effect. That's pretty sweet. Of course, I think the best weapon to look at anytime I look at any of this is the greatsword, just because it's so big. It's a great way to sort of get the general gist of the vibe of the set. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I mean, if I were rocking a more flamey, orangey set, I would definitely go for that. Not really my cup of tea, though. What about the Trader's Grim Machine chest? What do we got here? Grim Machine Longsword? Okay, so it's kind of like a little steam engine. All right, it's interesting. Again, not necessarily my aesthetic, but I appreciate what they're trying to do with it. Yeah, maybe for an engineer. It might be a bit too on the nose, but I feel like an engineer would work quite well. Tattered Batwing. You can buy 1 more of these per week. Chest of Legendary Shards. Contains a choice of legendary weapon shards? Legendary weapon shards? I have no idea what that could be. Let me do /wiki. Chest of Legendary Shards. Hold on. I'll tell you what it says. A container with a choice of 3 legendary shards. Contents. Shard of Endeavor, the Crown, Ara, Sparrow. I'm guessing these are used for future legendaries. Oh, it says here, you can make these precursor items. Ars Gotia, Might of Ara, Sparrow, Endeavor. I have no idea what any of these are. Are these the Gen 2 legendaries? I think they are. I think they are. And you need 100 shards to make the precursor. And you get 3 from this chest. Okay, so that's... I mean, depending on how long the event runs for, you can get like 9 shards towards one of the precursor weapons that you want. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. And then Tyrian Exchange Voucher. Okay. And then who's this over here? Lunatic Alchemist. Selling insignias, recipes, artificer recipes. Okay. And there's another fella over here. Drewbut's... Spare a live fish or a dead quaggan? I'll give you 10. Quaggan doesn't think you have that. Well, I do, but they're in... Hold on. Let me go and get some out of my material storage, and then I'll come back. I don't know what order to tackle this in. Again, I know a lot of you have been very excited about me diving on into Halloween stuff. Candy corn. There they are. Drag these out, put them there, just so we've got them on us. And then let me compact inventory. Right, let's go see what happens if I give this poor little quaggan some candy corn, shall we? Here he is. Hello there, good sir. Woo. Okay. Is that it? Maybe I have to give him like 1,000 total and something will happen. I could do Drewbut's ghost. I don't want to waste all of my candy corn feeding them to him. He will request the following during each festival. Candy corn during Halloween, snowflakes during Winter's Day. Okay, but what does he offer you? I'm trying to figure this out. Bear with me. He started his begging career asking for various items. Doesn't say what he gives. I've got no idea. I'll ask in the guild chat and see what they say. Hey guys, any idea what Drewbut's ghost gives? I fed him 10 candy corn already. Sanguine staff. Oh, Andy, this is your color? Let's have a look. Okay, that is very much my color. That is nice. That is really nice. Wow, that is a very nice staff. Just for the achievement. Shadow of the Mad King. Oh, I see. New afterlife for Quaggan. We get 3 trick-or-treat bags. Annual Halloween rituals. Lunatic Jester's trouser trove. Unchained chest. Oh, what is this? Complete 5 annual Halloween achievements. Achievements can be completed once every year. Okay, let's have a look at the Great Sword. What does this look like? Oh my god, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, I really like the look of that. And the chains do wiggle. They've got physics on them. Huh, okay. What do the swords look like? Because that's what I'm currently rocking. Yeah, I mean, I would swap over all of this red for blue in a heartbeat to make that look even better. In fact, give me a moment. Just humor me. I'm going to quickly change the color to Cerulean Sky just to see how this would look with... there we go, pending. And then if we go back into the achievements via here, that was the wrong button. If we go back into the achievements via clicking there, really small window to actually click. Let's see what this looks like now with the chained sword, or unchained sword, sorry, wielded. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, I can always tweak it a little bit more, but what I like about this is the blue goes, of course, with the dye, but then the chain goes well with the War Beast pants that I've got, with these chains coming down. Like, it all really goes well together. Do you get what I'm saying? I like that a lot. I really like that. But I would need, I would only need one though, wouldn't I? Of course. And then Lunatic Jester's trousers. Okay, I'm less thrilled about that. And yeah, these all give trick-or-treat bags, which can contain, oh, enchanted music box, courtly weapon chest, pale lights companions, harvest's grin, nightmare splitter, heralded executioner. Oh, the blade on the back, like an executioner's blade. Luminous wings is a great sword you can get as well. Wow. Okay, these are very, very rare, though. Like, you're unlikely to get... That's a big shield. You're unlikely to get... Oh! And these are the sanguine things that we just saw linked in chat. Oh, I love that focus. Okay, okay. Well, now that I've seen this, and there are a lot of things in here, I think we should try this out. Shadow of the Mad King. Mad King says begins in 1 hour, 2 minutes. Hold on. Let me... Hey, Siri, set a timer for 1 hour. 1 hour. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. That's enough. And while I'm here, let me quickly check on my son. I'm on baby watch tonight. He is fast asleep, cuddling his little lamb. That's so sweet. And then yeah, we'll run into the jumping puzzle in just a moment. 1 second while I check on him. Yeah, he's good. Right. Shall we give this a go then? Mad King's Clocktower. Timed activity. This is the one that I've been told to do. Open the door to the Mad King's Clocktower. Oh my god. I don't think... Alright, hold on. Quick sip. Cheers, everyone. The Clocktower. Good choice. You must be quick on your feet and able to jump. If you reach the top, you'll be rewarded. Lunatic Courtier Amabel. You may be brave, you may be strong, but venture forth and you won't last long. Can I go then? Oh, does this open? Oh, it says up here. Prepare your mind for a mad time. Lunatic Boatmaster, Lunatic Courtier Mog, Sumner the Vindictive, Lorcan. You're in the mad realm now. This is a place of death and tragedy. Give up before you're sucked into its sorrow. Oh god. Oh, it's about to open. Oh! Okay, I'm hyped. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh my god. You want me to go... Do I have to race these people? Because if I do, I don't know if I'm gonna... Well, they're already ahead of me. I feel like I'm kind of cheating because these guys aren't moving, so maybe something... The clock tower itself rips open. Okay. That's interesting. I feel like I'm falling into the stuff underneath me, which isn't good. And these people that I was racing with are now so much further ahead of me. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. You've just got to hold forwards. I don't think they were ahead of me. I think they fell in. And... Okay. Right. Now that I'm aware of the speed required, I might be able to do better. Let's wait and see. Oh my god, okay. What did they say? Oh, that's kind of mean, isn't it? Eating the poor mouse. Cool. Right, well, we're about to go again. We've got a good group of people here. I love this lady's wings. They're huge. There are a lot of wings in this game, and I've seen a very similar sort of like outfit on most necromancers. The Reaper's hood, like the really flashy wings that have like the gradient down the back, and coincidentally the 7 Reapers chest piece that I'm wearing. I did not realize that I was that stereotype that I'm wearing such a common outfit worn by other people. So we have to wait here for that to burst open, and then when it does, it's like straight away. Okay, there's no brakes on this train, guys. We cannot wait. We just gotta go. Any waiting will result in death. Oh my god. Surely we're waiting, right? No, I think I'm... to me, it looked like that was too low. Okay, okay. Well, I know for next time. Just keep going. Just keep going. Damn. Okay. We're probably not even halfway up, to be honest with you. Attempt number 3. Just to keep tabs, attempt number 3. I get the gist of it, though. Just non-stop, go, go, go. No waiting. The only time we have to wait is when we wait for the clock tower to, like, rupture open. But apart from that, it's all out, isn't it? We're just got to go immediately after this breaks, because if not, we're going to lose. And if we're lucky, you can kind of, like, do a double jump on some of these, like, where you bypass an obstacle and just sort of jump to the next location. So here is the cube that I needed to jump on. And then up here. Yeah, okay, I'm there, I'm there. Wow, no! I got caught on the bottom step. What a travesty. I cannot believe that. That is painful. What is this at the... Oh, I'm in PV... Oh, the Mad Realm is apparently a PvP area. I was like, what is this at the bottom? Rabbit? Rank points? What am I doing? Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, okay. Come on, guys. Top player 1. Personal score 0. Oh, am I in like an instance with people racing to the top? So one person in this instance has made it to the top. I wonder if you get anything for getting up there. For like being the best. Like if you get up there 5 times and no one else can do it 5 times, do you get something special? Attempt number 4? I am counting, I promise. We couldn't have been too far from the top, I feel. And now I'm alone in this instance. I think everyone else made it to the top on that last attempt. And I'm just some lone schmuck waiting for my chance to come. But this is the one, guys. I can feel it. Here we go. Oh, I immediately fumbled that step. That might cost me. That might cost me. I'm hoping not, though. Okay, if we can just follow a racing line around here, we should be good. And then down here, we can afford... There we go, that's better. We can afford a slight misstep on occasion. Just so long... Oh! I was going to say, just so long as it doesn't end up like that. Oh, no. You got to, like, go over the top of the cog. We're slowly learning, piece by piece, all of these little bits and pieces, though. So, attempt number 5. I will say I love this. Absolutely love this. I'm curious to see if there are multiple different versions of it, though. Like, if there's a version of this where, like, maybe... Oh, I almost jumped off the edge. Where they're in different positions, like the pieces of rubble. Not that I am yearning for that. I'm just curious. Okay, I feel like we've got a good pattern going here because this other player... Oh, I just got stuck there. This other player is doing a very similar route to me and at a very similar speed, which feels good. And I can only hope that they are a seasoned veteran and have played this game many times and know the exact route to the top. Okay, this is where... Oh, I nearly got caught again. We're good, we're good, we're good. Saved it. Oh, no! Oh, okay, another PB! Another PB, but not enough. Not enough to get me all the way up there. Oh, God. All right, cheers, everyone. Attempt number... 6. Attempt number 6. Asterix here. Hello. Asterix got a really cool outfit. We wave. Hello, Ashrik. Ashrik, I need you to carry me to victory, sir, because I'm not having the best time at the minute. And by not having the best time, I'm enjoying myself, but I'm not having the best time at getting to the top. I'm struggling a little bit. Because of the time pressure, like, And like, if you weren't under the time constraint, like you could really take your time piecing it all together and it would probably be a-okay. But yeah, I see why people were like, Andy, you have to do the time version. You've got to do the time version. If you don't, it doesn't count. Okay, come on. That cog is still difficult though. I think I just need to accept that it's gonna... Wow, no, oh, that's bad. I got really stuck there. Really stuck. Okay, we are behind. Oh, God. I'm making a few missteps. This is going to cost me. I need to bring it back. God, it almost got me, guys. It almost got me. We can't afford any more mistakes. No! No! I got caught on the lip of the cog. Okay, attempt 7. 7, I think. I think we're on 7. I could be wrong. Bloody hell. All right. All right, let's just focus up. I threw myself there a little bit by the early fumbling that I did. If I hadn't fumbled my time so early, I would have been a bit more confident, but I knew I had to be fast. I think there are some jumps I'm doing early, which I can do better. Like, I can skip some of the ledges. I just need to commit. And at the minute, I'm not. Like, are these guys jumping like, there's one. That's one I've not been doing. I think some of these guys are jumping. No! Why did I go that way? No! It's crumbling before me. We've got 2 minutes 52 left of this instance. It's now or never. It's now or never. And by now or never, I mean I'm going to queue right back in. If I fail, I'm getting to the top of this damn tower one way or the other. Right. So I found one of the little skips that I can do, but then I ran the wrong way later. I think I got it's so much adrenaline rushed to my head that I thought, what do I do? Where do I go? Right, here we go. This is it, guys. This is it. We're bringing it back. Back streets back. All right. Whoa, yeah, this is going well. Okay, I feel confident. I feel confident that I can take my time as and when. But for the most part, we're just going to keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. So here is where I often fumble. No! Whoa! No! I hit... Okay. Hear me out. I walked off this cog. So these are the tops of the cogs. I walked off the top of that, hit jump, as I fell into the recess between the cogs, so I didn't jump. This might be the final attempt of this go, because we're at 1 minute 26 remaining. 1 minute 26 remaining. And I don't think we're going to be able to have another go after this, so I think this is it. Come on. Come on. Ow! Oh my god. That was so bad. I got stuck. I feel like I've gotten worse. While I am learning the course, I feel like my actual jumping abilities have regressed to a point where I'm basically a slug. Incapable of leaping. Okay, we might have one more go. It looks like the timer is nearly at its end. There's 39 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna get... this will be the run where I get to the top. Or get close to the top.
Gather round, my subjects.
Oh. Yeah, we're here. Can we not go in? Is that it? Because the time is about to run out? Gather round my subject. Or is the event now about to begin properly? Like, is this going to be like the one that really counts? Was this all one big warm-up to learn the route, learn the course? What is about to happen? Is this gate going to open? 0? Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm going to queue for that again. I am not giving up. Guys, take a look at the timestamps in the description below and you'll see how long this takes me. Here we go. Let's go again. No rest for the wicked. Am I admitting I'm wicked? Yeah, apparently. Okay, here we go. This only has 2 minutes left on it. The top player has 4 score. Okay, who is that? Which one of you is that? Because I'm going to follow you. I'm not going to follow them. I'm going to fall off. I've lost track of attempts. 8. I think I'm on 8. I remember counting 7. There may have been an 8th in there somewhere, and I just forgot to say it. Okay. Here we go. What? These guys stand down here. Interesting strat. Interesting strat. Maybe that's the play. It does give you a little bit more momentum out of the gate there, which is nice. Oh, these guys are speedy as anything. Look at them. Like a whippet. God, they're really quick. I'm keeping up with them, which I'll take. I don't feel like I deserve to be as close as I am to them because of how speedy they're being, but I'll take it. And then this is where I've fumbled. God, we got it. We made it. Though it seemed... Oh my god, where am I? Oh, we're in uncharted territory. Have I gone the wrong way? What do I don't know where to go. They're over there somehow. How are you guys over here? Oh, I'm leaving. There was another thing that you had to run up. I went the wrong way. Oh, God. Okay, well, we're learning. Again, we're learning. Slowly getting there. I feel like the other 2 people who were ahead of me also went that way, though. Oh, is this him? Mad King Thorn is here. Let me wave at him. Wave. Do you have anything spare for Quaggan? What's Thorn gonna say?
Oh, it's you, insatiable mendicant. For the last time, I have nothing for you to drink.
Ha! And then Bailey is over there. Hello, Bailey. Okay, I'm gonna go back in. Come on. Come on. Right, we're in. We're in. We're in. Oh, it's got 22 seconds left on the timer. I can't do that in 22 seconds. Right, we'll go again. Any second. So it's a shame that the only way to get in here is via Lion's Arch, because I do find that Lion's Arch is the worst zone for loading times for me, by far. And the game is on an SSD, I'd like to point out. Is that Sylvari naked? Alright, here we go. Come on, guys. I do wonder what the prize is for getting to the top. I do love a jumping puzzle. It's fun because in 14, they have a similar thing where I think it's during the summer event. There is a tower that you can climb, and it is incredibly fun. They've gone there. Oh, look, see? They're pre-jumping. Look at this min-maxing. Huh? Min-maxing the Halloween jumping puzzle with pre-jumps. Oh, my goodness. I thought I'd seen everything, and now I have. I mean, it has given them a slight advantage. Emphasis on slight. That can all come crumbling apart any moment. Watch your step, buddy. I'm right behind you. There we go. Okay, we're making progress. We're making progress. No! I got too speedy. Got too speedy. Oh, okay. Checking on my son again. He's fast asleep. Bless his heart. Okay. I think I'm getting into a point where I'm racing against other people. No, I can't be doing that. I need to be taking it slow. I need to be focusing on me, my journey, my goals. I can see we've got 41 minutes left on the timer for the Mad King Says. I've no idea what that's going to involve. these are my competitors. I wonder if that person reached the top, because it did take a while for this all to reset. So I wonder if they are... Yeah, look, top player 1. They got there. They made it to the top. How is this person so much faster than us? How are you moving faster than anyone else? We have no buffs in here, right? So I don't know how that's possible. God, they are really fast. Look, like their movement speed is so... Am I missing something? How is this person running so much faster? Like, they're so far ahead. Is there like a buff that you can only get when you're in the Mad King's realm that gives you a speed buff? Because I didn't see it on them. Okay. Up here, up here. Yeah, so where am I going wrong here? And look, they're there. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Do I have to, like, jump onto the tower and then jump off? I'm so confused about that. I don't know what to do there. I'm gonna ask them, how do you run so fast? Because like they are exponentially faster than any of us. Like, look at them run here. Oh wait, have they left? They've left. I have no idea. I have no idea. The game client is unable to gain access to login servers. What is happening? Great time for the pop-up while I'm trying my best to climb this damned tower. Thank you, ArenaNet. Thank you very much for the timely notification. Oh, God. I might die here. Yeah. I don't know how to do the bit at the top. Can I look at it from here? Where is it I'm getting to? I can't even tell from here. So that's where we stand. Jump across. There's that. It's here. It's here. So I need to be on that bit there. But how do you get there? I'm clueless. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. If I can't figure it out this time, I might have to put a pin in it, because like I'm able to get up there now, but I just cannot figure out how to do that final bit. I'm gonna ask in guild. I will after this attempt. I'll join you over here, because this is where I've been standing. I need to be committing better to that part there. Now, this is a situation where I'd love for one of these guys to... Oh, I thought I'd saved it. That went so wrong. Let me ask in guild chat. Is there a way to increase your running speed in the clock tower? ... question mark? I'm curious to see what they say. Someone was 100% running faster than all of us in the last attempt. Like, double speed. Got it on recording, just in case. I'm feeling suspicious vibes from that person. Because that to me just seemed strange. There is a relic that gives you more speed. Ah, there we go. Because if I could run faster, this would be not infinitely easier, but it would be easier. without a shadow of a doubt, which is why I'm curious. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm messing that bit up there. I need to be doing a longer jump, and I'm just messing it up completely. Here to here. Over here. I'm really hoping this person ahead of me can like, continue, because I need to figure out how to do that top bit, because I'm missing it just completely. Please, please, please. I'll follow you. Just lead the way. Okay, they stood there for a while, which is strange. I'm still following them as best I can. Over to here. Okay, they're falling off. Great. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. I can climb up here. But I need to be up here. How do I have to, like, fall down? Is that it? I don't get it. I guess you need to fall down, like you need to be fast enough to fall. If I try that and it doesn't work, then I don't know. I might have to just take a minute because I have no idea. That's my only guess, is that you fall and then that allows you to spiral back round from the other side. Thank you for watching this, by the way. All of my failed attempts. Hopefully this is making you feel better about yourself. Alright, here we go, here we go. The pre-jumping again, I like it. I like it. I admire that a lot. Because it's just so crazy to know the exact timing. And I feel like if I do this enough, I will begin to pick up on the timing for that. Okay. So we're still climbing, still climbing. Yeah, I feel like because we're ascending so fast, there's got to be something about falling off, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's see if my theory's correct. Open this. Oh, and then that. Yes! Oh, wrong way. Huh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Now what? Did I do it? Yes! Come on! Whoa! I cannot believe it, guys. Holy shit. Wow. I'm so happy. I cannot believe it. Oh, this feels so good. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. I can hear you clapping at home. 33 trick-or-treat bags. Lunatic loot box. What is this? Open? Double click to choose a piece of light? I can't do it while I'm in here, apparently. Okay, we'll check all of these in a minute. I'm guessing I want to stay in here? Mad King's Clocktower? Does this take me back down? Yeah, okay, so I can run it again if I want to. I don't know if I want to. I'll be honest with you. I feel like now that I've done it once, I can't repeat it. Let me ask in the guild. Do you get rewards for doing the tower multiple times in one session? I am... If you couldn't tell by my outburst there, I am so happy with how that went, because I'd not seen the rear end of that. Could have used better words. Some trick-or-treat bags each time. Okay. My heart is racing. My heart is absolutely racing right now. Tower chest might be daily. I feel like it would be. Yeah, my guess is that most of the rewards are daily, but then I also wonder why it would let me do this again. Is where I'm at. Like, if I can do this again and compete more with... Okay. If I can do this again and compete more with the people in the lobby, that kind of tells me there's something else. I think it's this. Relic of the Wayfinder. Let's have a look. Gain increased movement speed, which is further increased while out of combat. When you enter combat, gain a burst of speed. Non-combat movement speed. Ah, Pooba. Cool. Right. Note, the Clocktower uses your PvP build. Right. So if you put the Relic of the Wayfinder, which is a legendary relic, on your PvP build, you get increased bit of movement speed. Okay. That's... I think that is probably more helpful than it is detrimental. I feel like that it would probably make... it would probably mess with some of the jumps if you've got increased speed. But at the same time, if it's able to negate... you know, like the timer, then I think it probably is better. All right, let's lock back in after that moment of just out of the blue gaming prowess. Let's see what we can do here. I'm in no rush. I'm in no, you know, rush to beat these guys. I just want to do my best. Yeah. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Now, I do know that Laranity, I hope I'm saying her name right, Lara, I know she's done some challenge sort of runs of this, which I love. I'm a huge fan of challenge runs. For example, I've tried beating all of the Dark Souls games at level 1, and to the point where I actually got really close to beating Dark Souls 1 without getting hit once. I love finding ways to sort of like tweak and change and adapt a run to make it more enjoyable and more engaging for someone who's done something multiple times over. And I think the idea... Oh, bloody hell. Alright, I'm gonna have to stop talking for a second so I can focus back up. Sorry. One moment. This is the bit that I struggled with before. Then up here, and then we've got to wait for the clock to actually crash open, which should be now. Come on! Top player wins!
My subjects.
Nice. Cool. Take a screenshot of that for posterity. And can I open this again? Let's see. I can! You get fewer bags, but you still get stuff. I got 20 Imperial fragments. Nice. Very cool. I'm not going to run this again right now. I'm leaving. Get me out, please. I want to go home. I need my mummy. Right. We'll open up these goodies and see what's inside. So, Lunatic Loot Box. Lunatic Templar Greaves, Noble Boots, or Lunatic Acolyte Boots. Okay. What do the boots look like? I actually quite like those. I don't think they necessarily go really well with my outfit, but I do like them. This is the medium armor. No. And the greaves. Honestly, no. I think I'm just gonna go for the boots. We've got the Mad King chest. Oh. Oh. Not that I'm min-maxing, but I'll ask, what's the best thing to grab from this, would you guys say? Because I don't know, like, how hard is it to get a candy corn cob? How good are the personalized trick-or-treat bags? We've got this exotic equipment for all of these different classes. I'm gonna guess the... I'll ask in chat. I guess. Maybe they'll be able to tell me, oh, the candy corn cobs, yeah, they're nothing to worry about. You can probably buy those. Probably the cob. I took the cob anyway, because I think you can buy the cob by the looks of it. Cob, not cod. Candy corn cob. It's 6 gold. It's 6 gold. I'd go for the cob, Andy. Okay. I wonder if that's worth selling. While its price is probably inflated. Cobs are 6 gold at the moment, so you know the worth you are getting at least. Is it worth selling now or using it? Sorry for all the questions. Not that I'm like some gold fiend, but I'm a bit of a gold fiend. Like, I don't know if these are going to drop in price as the event progresses because people are going to be getting them, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to... Where do cobs normally come from? Check the vendors for anything you might want. Yeah, I'm just curious about the price of them. Like, if that will slowly dwindle over the course of the event, and it's better to sell early and then buy later in the event. It's the primary festival currency. I would say you should do a lap checking the vendors and decide if there's stuff you want. Okay. In that case, let's open all of these trick-or-treat bags and see what we get. I don't know if we got anything good. Plastic fangs, nugget center, hellfire skeleton, exotic essences, shadow raven tonic, toilet paper, soul pastry, and a chest containing another trick-or-treat bag. Lovely. Cool. I will probably then just deposit all of that. I think that's probably my best bet for now. And then all of these, I don't know what to do with them. 15% experience from kill to 45 minutes. Toilet paper, rotten egg. Shadow Raven tonic. Okay, we need to go and check in with Magister Tassi. It says by this waypoint, but I'm guessing Magister Tassi is down here. They did say they were by the pagoda, didn't they? There's a bank there, which I'm guessing is Halloween themed. Spirit Banner, Mad King's Chest, Mad King's Clocktower, Ascent to Madness. Candy Corn Merchant. So these are the people I've spoken to, but over there, I see. I see. Right. So if I get 10 of these, I can then go and get one of these grim chests. Which again, I don't think there's anything in here that I'd like to grab. Candy Corn Spear, maybe? Again, it's such a specific color scheme, isn't it? Like, I'd want to be... I don't know. I'd want to have... Oh, Bruce the Herald. Look at this guy. The Mad King has returned to Lion's Arch. Beware, mortal, for his reach now extends past your hallowed eve. Master Carver? You got what it takes to be called a Master Pumpkin Carver? Yeah? You do you? Let's see if you're right. Go carve a few pumpkins and come back. We'll see if you got Jack-o'-lantern mojo. What do I have to do? My order is placed pumpkins around the world. Carve them up as best you can. Come back to me when you think you're done, and I'll judge whether you've earned the Master Carver title. Your order? It's a secret order of secret crafters who carve pumpkins. That's all you need to know. Okay. Sure. Lunatic Weaponsmith Markham. Haunted Weaponsmith. Happy Halloween, Reaper. I can tell just looking at you, you aren't satisfied by a candy corn alone. You need something you can bring to the battlefield. What have you got? Oh. Oh, Demon Haunted? What is this? Demon Haunted Sword? Wield it? Whoa! What? How do I get this? You must unlock the corresponding haunted weapon from the Eve of the Mad King achievement before buying this weapon. What? Hold on. Eve of the Mad King achievement. Eve of the Mad King. Mad King's Gift. Complete the Halloween Fright achievement 5 times over the course of the Halloween festival. The Halloween Fright achievement is located in the Halloween Daily tab. Halloween Fright. Okay, keep your eyes peeled. Halloween Fright. Shadow of the Mad King? Is it in here? Let me just type Fright. Halloween Fright, okay. Complete 3 of the available daily achievements in a single day in the Halloween Festival. Completion will earn progress in the Eve of the Mad King achievement located in the Halloween Achievement tab. Right. So I've got either Grim Reaper of Grunts, kill 40 minions, Halloween Costume Brawl Champion, Trick or Treater, Tour of the Labyrinth, complete the race event in the Mad King's Labyrinth, or participate in Mad King Says or defeat any champion enemies across Tyria. Well, the Mad King Says event does begin in about 20 minutes. So we'll do that, and that will get me there. Here's Magister Tassie. Happy Halloween and dear Ravenscroft. Another year, another opportunity to catalogue the eccentricities of the Mad Realm. Up for some investigative legwork? Hopefully nothing too shocking. Readings here seem normal. Well, make that a very relative normal, but I've heard some chatter about a new development at the Clocktower. Could you check it out? This sounds dangerous, but for the sake of research, I'll go cautiously. Check in with Magister Tassie. Attempt to climb the stopped Clocktower. It should be safe to give it a solid try, right? Okay, so I need to go and do it again. What is this? Oh, you're here normally, aren't you? Never mind, ignore me. Right. Ascent to Madness. Okay, I don't know what to do next. I'll be honest with you. There's a lot going on. I don't want to miss the Mad King Says event. So I think what I'm going to do is very quickly go BRB, but for you it'll be instant. And I'll come back and do Mad King Says in 20 minutes. And then we'll go check out the labyrinth, I guess. So yeah, take it away, Future Andy. Future Andy here. Hello there. I managed to do the Mad King Says event, which you can see in the background here. It was fun, but not exactly the most exciting content for you guys to watch. But yeah, that was good. We got the chest and all of that stuff. And then I never actually got round to going to the labyrinth properly. I was told there may or may not be spoilers there. So the labyrinth and all of the other bits and pieces around the Halloween event we will tackle in next week's episode. For now, though, I'm going to pass off to past Andy, who has begun Living World Season 1. Take it away. And welcome back! It is finally time for some Living World Season 1. So, obviously, in the last episode, you will have watched me slay Zaitan, and I definitely do still have some qualms and some sort of ideas as to how they could have made that fight better. I'm not going to retread that ground. We've been having those discussions in the comments section of the last video. Living World Season 1. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know if this is going to be the season which includes Scarlet, and I've got to lay the cards on the table. For those who haven't watched all of my videos, I spoke to the Pale Tree during my Sylvari starting experience, and the Pale Tree told me that Scarlet was dead. So I know that's going to happen. Is that a huge spoiler? I wouldn't say so. In the same way, the moment it was clear we were going to fight Zaitan, we knew he was going to die, right? Or at least there's a very large part of you which is quite confident that that's going to be the case. So am I bothered about knowing that a character's going to die? Not really. Not really. Is that going to diminish my enjoyment? Not really. So I figured I'd get that out of the way. I don't want people to be like, wait, how does he know Scarlet dies? Blame the Pale Tree and blame the way that the Living World's stories were integrated into Corteria. I did not go digging for spoilers. The game just gave them to me on a silver platter, annoyingly. Also, to address something else, well, two things I need to address. First and foremost, people think I'm going to quit the game. I'm not quitting the game. I don't know where that sentiment has come from. I don't think I've even lightly approached that kind of subject at all. So, no idea where that's come from. I'm not going to quit the game. I love the game. Testament, I've just got my Twilight. As you can see, I've got some lovely wings on my back. I opened a few of the Black Lion chests because using the YouTube ad revenue, I was able to pick up the Visions of Eternity pre-order. So I've pre-ordered Visions of Eternity. And the reason I did that was multi-faceted. Basically, I now have some brand new mining tools, which I can now give to an alt, which is incredible. So I've given those to my Sylvari. We've got Visions of Eternity, of course, which I want to play in the future. What else did I get? I got a brand new character slot, which I did need. Brand new level 80 boost, brand new shared inventory slot. And using the 4,000 gems that were included in like the big bundle, I picked up one of the dragons, which I'll show you now. Oh, that's my ultimate. Ignore that. I picked up one of the dragons, which I cannot yet use, but it's been, here we go, Dark Monarch. I can't use it yet, but this has long been the dragon I would have liked to have had when I do unlock the ability to have a sky scale. I've seen many people ride around on this in my time playing the game, and I thought, well, I mean, just look at the dragon and then look at me. How could it not be? So I picked that up, got a couple other bits and pieces, and then using the rest of my gems, I picked up some of the Black Lion chest keys, and that got me enough to get these wings, which I'm very, very happy about. So, yeah, that should hopefully be testament to the fact that I am hooked on the game. I want to play more. I'm not going anywhere. Another thing to show you is my... Where'd it be? Here we go. My World vs. World rank is now level 100. I'm a veteran in World vs. World. I've maxed out my Provisions Master, and I'm currently working on Supply Master and Supply Capacity. So yeah, I don't really know what else I can do other than swearing a blood oath to you that I'm around for the long haul. Like, I'm really enjoying my time playing the game, and knowing that you guys are enjoying watching is, of course, excellent. But to me, a big part of sort of like the magic of the game is if I show you, here's the guild. You may remember in a previous episode, maybe the second episode ever, I created the guild, the Knights of the Icosahedron. We're now at 168 members. We have a guild PvE mission on Saturdays at 3 p.m. ET, 7 p.m. UTC, or 8 p.m. BST. We've got an EU raid team being led by Echo, which was happening Friday, yesterday. That went really well, I hear. And yeah, we run, you know, guild tags and World versus World. It's fantastic. And even right now, in an off-peak time on a Saturday, we've got 19 people online, and guild chat has been very active. It's a joy. It is amazing, and I'm very, very glad to be even a small part of the puzzle that has made all of this come together. So, yeah, all of this to say, not going anywhere. You can continue to expect a brand new Guild Wars 2 video every Sunday. I have been working on a script for a Guild Wars 2 video, which I'm aiming to be like a 15-20 minute sort of, not love letter necessarily, but sort of like talking about my experiences playing the game, because a lot of you will probably understand that there is a large contingent of people who aren't going to sit around and watch a 3, 4, 5 hour long video of someone playing a game, but they would watch a 10 to 20 minute version where they can sort of like consolidate their thoughts and feelings on the experience. And that's what I'm aiming to create, and sort of really shine a light on this game and talk about all of the positives while, you know, touching upon some of the negatives. It's only fair. So yeah, you can expect to see that soon, but that won't replace a Sunday episode. That would be in addition, maybe on a Saturday. Maybe next Saturday you can expect to see it. But that's still in the works. I wanted to finish the main story before I committed to releasing that, because I feel now, with all of the hours I've put into the game, rank 100 in World vs. World, 2 legendaries, nearly fully ascended, I believe, armor. Let's have a look. Equipment, exotic, and then I think everything else is ascended or legendary. So ascended, legendary, ascended, 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 ascended. I can make this ascended. There is a recipe using a World vs. World weapon and 5 emblems of the Avenger to make an ascended weapon. So that's something I do need to do. Yeah, that's all coming soon. I need to figure that out. But yeah, I would say I've got a pretty good grasp now on at least the core fundamentals of the game. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with people. But right now, of course, and I didn't show you, of course, we've got over here, exotic wings, ascended, exotic. I think you can get a legendary relic, but it's by the by, and then ascended rings and stuff. So yeah, things are going quite well, I would say, and I'm really happy with how my character's coming together. I do have 2 alts now, which I haven't really played a lot of, but I've got them there ready for the future. One of those alts is a Sylvari Mesmer, who I will be playing through Heart of Thorns with. A lot of you guys have been saying, play a Sylvari in Heart of Thorns, play a Sylvari in Heart of Thorns. So I'm going to play a Sylvari in Heart of Thorns. That's the plan. No idea why. My only guess is Heart of Thorns will be dealing with the Dream, maybe? And the Nightmare Court is my guess. I mean, I don't feel like that's a stretch. Heart of Thorns, Sylvari. The heart of all Sylvari leads back to the Pale Tree. The Pale Tree and the Dream is being infiltrated by the Nightmare Court. I have to wait and see. But yeah, that's going to happen. But I would really like to maintain playing Endea, or Endia, however you want to pronounce it, because I see her as my main. And I don't think that's going to change. I absolutely love how Necros play, and I really have fallen in love with the kit. I love, love, love playing her. So, yeah. All of that to say, it's time for some Living World Season 1. Shall we go and take a look? Actually, before we go and take a look, I do have 10 trick-or-treat bags and 1 Halloween prize bag. Let's open these up and see what we get. We've got 15 trick-or-treat bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, trick-or-treater. What is this? I've got another bag. Thank you very much. Nothing in there either. I have opened my fair share of trick-or-treat bags. I don't even want to admit to how many thousands I've opened. Nothing of major value has been earned from them, I will hasten to add. I haven't gotten any like super rare RNG drop, but I've earned enough to actually pay for me having bought the bags. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. The biggest thing to really, I guess, celebrate, sorry by the way, I'll be coughing infrequently through this video because I've got a little bit of a cold. And for those who have been watching every episode, I swear I'm not always sick. I'm just sick again. I know, amazing, isn't it? But yeah, the courtly chests that you get from the trick-or-treat bags, I've unlocked nearly every skin from those now, which I'm super happy about, and I'll try and find a way to show you that later. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to say. Nothing comes to mind. No. All right. Shall we finally, because I've been stood here for 10 minutes, shall we finally begin Living World Season 1? New friends, new enemies. Enter instance. And cheers, by the way. Cheers, everyone. Hope you have a lovely day today. Listen to the conversation. Okay, we're climbing up and around. And we have Rox and Ritlock.
I've got a mission for you. You're aware of the refugee situation.
Yes, Tribune. I heard the Flame Legion have been mobilizing in northern Diessa Plateau.
You heard right.
Rox has such big eyes
up there, and it's singeing my fur. I need you to secure that hatchery we discussed. You think you can handle that?
Yes, Tribune. I'll leave right away.
Good. Take any support you can find. You're likely to need it.
Yes, Tribune.
I mean, already it feels different to me. Like, that camera angle already feels like a step above some of the sort of cinematography that was included in the core game. Rox, the Molten Alliance is indefensible, attacking a hatchery of baby devourers, disgraceful and cowardly. I heard you speaking with Brimstone. Need support? I could use an extra sword, sure. The hatchery is north of the town of Nolan in Diessa Plateau. I'll meet you there. Bring any friends who want to come too. My name's Rox. What's yours? Endea Ravenscroft. How do I get there? Head out of the northern gate of the Black Citadel. Sorry, I'm making sure I'm not going to end this because I do want to chat to Ritlock still. Head out of the northern gate to of the Black Citadel into Diessa Plateau. That's Nolan. just go northwest of the town. You'll find the hatchery. You can't miss it. Okay, I'll see you there. And Ritlock Brimstone.
Good to see you, Commander. Unfortunately, this is a private defense quorum. They'll let you mingle, but Smolder is not taking tips on crisis handling.
Any new info about the situation?
Go ahead and chat up the tribunal for the latest intel. The short version, the Flame Legion is up to something. They're working with the Dredge, and we're going to hammer them back down.
How can I help?
I've got some fresh metal in the fire for taking real action. Meet me in my office once you've had your fill of the tribunal. I've wasted enough time listening to Smolder bicker.
See you there. Right. I can go over here and chat with these guys? Smolder. Okay. Oh.
Defense quorum in progress. No visitors. No exceptions.
Not even for Pact Commander and Dea Ravenscroft?
Sorry, Commander. I do have standing orders to let you through. Go on in.
Okay. Okay, let me be... I did not... for some reason, I did not imagine I'd be wanting to take notes this early. Oh, I have something to show you. Is it this one? Yes. I was told in the Sylvari video, I believe by Dreamwrought Alchemy, apologies if I've gotten your name wrong, that I should probably go back and check out the Sylvari starting area, because I didn't look to my right as we spawned in. So in that tutorial section, when you're in the dream, if you turn to your right, you can see Ventari. And there he is, a centaur. I can't quite tell if he has a unique model. I want to say yes. He doesn't remind me of the Harathi, but I may be completely and utterly wrong. So he's probably an entirely different sort of like sub-faction of Centaur. But yeah, I got a picture of him and I'm very happy about that. But what I want to do is make a note on the Flame Legion, and then I'll put somewhere Living World Season 1. The Flame Legion are working alongside the Dredge. Why? Question mark. Okay. Let's see what we can find out in here. We've got Laria Sharpeye.
Bua and Smolder are at odds, while the rest of them are struggling to keep up.
I'm not sure if you'll get a word in, but you might be able to pick up a thing or two from their conversation. I'll mingle and see what I can overhear. Blood Legion Aid. Bua, Mia Kindleshot, Smolder the Unflinching, Torga Desert Grave, Mac the Silent, Fear and Sparwind. And then back here we've got Arrakis the... Okay, let's chat to Arrakis the Wise.
Ah, a representative from the Pact. Be careful, the Tribunes are passionate.
I'll keep my head down and ears up. Okay, let's go clockwise and end at Smolder. What is that? What is this? Is this some sort of like ancient char relic or blade? Hence the sort of char motif at the bottom here? Interesting. Okay, yeah, we'll begin this way and end with Smolder. So, Torga Desert Grave. The idea of sending in small platoons makes me nervous. We've already lost so many, especially if they're planning a larger assault. We need to keep our troops together. I'd bet my tail on it. Me too. Mac the Silent.
Report.
Are you insane? We can't leave the city unprotected. The smart move is to send small platoons to deflect their attacks. Torga, what do you think?
Fear and Sparwind.
I say we flank them. As soon as we can find them, that is. What are those vigils saying again? Something about holes. Mia, you talk to the vigil, right?
Okay, Mia, let's chat to Mia next.
Almora thinks they're working out of the mines. She's sending us reinforcements too. I agree with Mac. We should focus on the Citadel. We can't be unprotected. For all we know, we're the target.
Bua Goreblade?
What do you want?
Blast those Flame Legion. Never would have expected them to ally with Dredge. What are we going to do about it, Tribunes? I say we crush them. End it now before the coals get any hotter.
Well said. And finally, Smolder the Unflinching.
What's a commander of the Pack doing here? I thought you had dragons to fight. A little bird told me there was a battle brewing.
That little bird would be correct. It's true. We're planning a war. An extra sword would be welcome.
Thank you, Imperator. Okay, and then we can see here their battle map. Which, for me, looking at that, I cannot place that at the moment. That is difficult for me to try and place. Is it the water there, maybe?
No.
Maybe? Like, if that's the island I'm seeing? Small island at Black Blade Lake into this lake here. I don't know. I don't know where it is. It's not important. Thought I would just pay attention to some set dressing. Never mind. All right, let's leave then. Let's leave. Okay, meet with Ritlock in his office, which I believe I do need to leave to do. So let's leave Instance, and then we'll go and see Ritlock over in his humble abode, shall we? Which, if memory serves, I would not like to go to the command core. Is it over here? Yeah. The green icon is there, and I totally blipped. New friends, new enemies. Okay. Hey, there he is. It's the man.
You have to send troops. My friends, my home. We're losing everything. People are dying.
Who do you think you are?
I know who
barging
this
into
is.
My office like this?
I know him
My
from a
people are
fractal.
hunters. They don't know how to fight an army.
True, but that doesn't make me your keeper. You're in the wrong place. Go talk to Newt Whitebear. I'm up to my eyeballs in refugees.
I'm Heir's son. I heard. I thought you would help.
Heir has no son. Get out of my office now.
Your heir's son? I've played with you in a fractal.
Those
I'm so
Norns
mad
Take
I-
care of their own messes.
I'm so mad I could... I can't show my anger. Not here. I need to head back to Holbrack. See if I can convince Whitebear to send reinforcements to Cragstead. Don't suppose you'd like to come? I might. Why didn't Brimstone help you? You'll have to talk to him to find out. I'm not asking him to go himself. Just to send some troops. So be it. I'll speak with Knut Whitebear in Holbrack. He's a wise man. He will listen to reason. Why didn't you go to Holbrack first? Let's just say I have ghosts from my pasts there that I should try to avoid. My mother, to be specific. It never ends well whenever she and I are in the same room. I barely know her anyway. I have my own ghosts. I'm in dear Ravenscroft, by the way. Braham, right? Braham Erzson. You've probably heard of my mother. She's a famous hero, a member of Destiny's Edge. Heirs to Golkin. I'm not bragging, mind you. I take after my father. Nice to meet you, Braham. I'll see you in Holbrack. I mean, he looks badass. Okay. Yeah, I cannot remember the name of the fractal. Is it where we deal with the dredge? I'm all over the place. But we've definitely met him in a fractal at the beginning. That's cool. The picture is full of strong-smelling drink, stronger than beer. Not as strong as whiskey, as it clearly belongs to Tribune Brimstone. It's best to leave it alone. Laria Sharpeye. Commander and dear Ravenscroft, good to see you here. Between you and me, I'd approach Tribune Brimstone with caution. He's not too happy with me. I let that young Norn in. An error in judgment on my part, but he said he was Heir's son. What did the young Norn want? He requested reinforcements at Cragstead, his home, but he came at the worst possible time. We're swamped with wounded soldiers, and if the War Council was any indication of the state of things, what are your duties? I'm Tribune Brimstone's aide-de-camp. I've been running my tail off since the refugees started showing up. I've also been gathering materials for the War Council. It's been a long day. Something which I've just thought to do is to go in here and make a note. Brahm is... Was it Heir's son like that? Was it double S? Hold on. I cannot see. I believe that's how you spell it. I may have made a mistake. Braham or Brahm? I don't know if it's like a silent H, like Brahm or Braham. Braham? I'm gonna have to wait for someone to say out loud. Son of Gulkin, but seemingly has, though there is seemingly a rift between them with Brahm. I'm gonna go silent H, Brahm. We'll go Brahm, with Brahm taking more so after his father. He has, again, I wish I'd made the note immediately after he said it. Ghosts. There's something preventing him from going back to Holbrack. He is uneasy returning to Holbrack for reasons we are yet to fully understand. Cool. Lion Guard Polearm. The polearm has seen a lot of action, but there's a thick layer of dust on it. Examine the weapon more closely. Beneath the dust, there is a small inscription. To the winners of the 1320 Lion's Arch tournament, Destiny's Edge. Last contestant standing, Whitlock Brimstone and Garm the Wolf. Hell yeah. Oh, that's cool. All right, Whitlock, chat with me, buddy. Commander. Let me put like a little bit of depth on my voice because I can't quite go as deep as I want to.
Commander, now that we're out of that stuffy command core, let's talk about the DSR crisis.
Why did you reject that Norn's request?
2 reasons. First, we've got our hands full. I can't spare a single soldier for the Norn when my own are dying. This Molten Alliance is burning our assets. And second, he lied to me.
What did he lie about?
He said he's heirs to Gulkin's son. I've known her for years, and should have mentioned if she had any kids. He underestimated my relationship with her.
Tell me what you need, Whitlock. It might be a case of false progeny, where he's, you know, trying to claim the glory of Heir's heritage. But I don't know why. I don't know why he would do that. Especially when he's made it clear that there is something preventing him from going back to Holbrack. Logan sent me to help.
Good. Because I can use all the help I can get. We're spread thin. I've got cooks out scouting the mountains for Flame Legion. How dirty do you want to get your hands, Commander?
Whatever you need. Tell me.
Right now, I need support of the Devourer Hatchery north of Nolan. It's an important asset for the Legions. I already sent one of our Gladiator to take a look. Rox, watch for her. She knows what to do.
Where's Nolan?
When you leave the command core, head north toward the Essop Gate. You'll pass between some giant statues and the gate is at the end. It drops you in Nolan. The hatchery is just to the north.
Gotcha. Why didn't you help that Norn again?
2 reasons.
Okay, we're back to the beginning. Okay, ignore me. Cool. Right, let's leave. And I'm guessing we've just gotten a letter from either Brahm or Rox. Let's have a look. It's from Whitlock. Never mind. Hatchery directions.
Commander, here's the route to the North Nolan Hatchery, where you can meet up with Rox, the recruit I mentioned. She's not in trouble. I just wanted to make sure you knew. Start again. Hey, it's all gone wrong. Make sure you knew how appreciative I'd be if you did. Whatever this Molten Alliance is up to, I don't like it. I'd send more soldiers with her, but we're up to our fangs in refugees. Rox is capable, but I'm more confident knowing you've got her back. Exit the city via the northeastern gate that leads to Diessa Plateau. Pass through Nolan and head into the foothills. The hatchery is there.
Okay, we can do that. I think Rox as well is someone else we've met inside of Fractals. It may have even been Rox and Brahm that we ran into. But I'm a little unsure on the name. I might be mistaken. I might be completely and utterly mistaken. I was trying not to, weirdly, absorb a lot of information in the fractals on the off chance there were maybe spoilers in there. And toward the end, we were just grinding through fractals. I loved it, but the story elements of them began to fade away as I got closer to my fractaline spark. So, yeah. Yeah, never mind. I've noticed, by the way, on the right-hand side, we've been getting some achievements. Or maybe achievement progress? Flame and Frost. What is this? Flame and Frost Mastery? I've seen these. I've seen these before. And I really want them. Oh my god. Oh, it looks so good with my armor as well. Oh! Okay. I won't look at the achievement list on the off chance there are spoilers in there, but cool. Right, so I'm guessing Flame and Frost is the name of this Living World chapter? Awesome. A Molten Alliance forged between the Flame Legion and the Dredge. Let's continue. That's a cool picture. Confer with Rocks. I'm telling you, she has got the biggest eyes.
Scouted around while waiting for you, and it doesn't look good. I'm seeing signs of Dredge.
Oh,
We go
no.
fast and silent until Sneaky doesn't cut it anymore. Then we go fast and mean.
Sounds good to me. We're going in. I was going to chat with you, but this is fine. There is a statue in there.
Something's not right. Be on your guard.
Oh. Veteran Molten Resonator. Molten Blade Master. Oh, come on, Rocks. We need to get in here. We can't let them have all the fun. God, I love playing the Necro, guys. I absolutely love it. I mean, how can you beat it? It's amazing. Spin to win? Oh, yeah. Okay, no. Before we go, what is this statue? It's... I don't know who this is. The plaque on the statue says, "Pay honor to the Whip Warband and its brave legionnaire, Barkus Bitewhip. Their war beasts were the pride of the Blood Legion. Let all who follow them strive to live up to their standard." Barkus Bitewhip of the Whip Legion. Okay. Barkus Bitewhip. Anything I can do to learn more about the history of... Whoa! Okay. This is fun. Okay, and then Molten Shadowblade, Molten Oscillator. This is awesome. I think we did fight the Molten Alliance in that fractal that I'm thinking about. That now that it's coming back to me. And at the end, you fight the Dredge and the Flame Legion in that big battle in the arena. I hadn't even clocked that it might be a spoiler. But I am unbothered, I want to say. Like, I'm not actually annoyed at all.
What's that sound? It's piercing.
I know, it's getting on my... Oh, yeah. Dredge Sonic Emitter. All right, let's deal with them.
Devices are hurting the devourers. We have to
We'll deal with them. We'll deal with them. Don't worry. We're on it. We're on it.
stay with me.
I'm hoping I can just sort of bring all the enemies to the back, but I do think Rox is surrounded. Oh, God, yeah, she is. Rox, don't worry. I'm here. I'm going to try my best to save you. Come on. Okay, they've knocked me out of Shroud. Let's go back here and fight these guys. I think it's time finally for an epic ability. There we go. Spin. And then pull. Nice. And then one last spin. Brilliant. Secure the hatchery area. Who's this? Scythio Quicklash.
Forget about me! Kill the damn invaders!
Sure. I'll revive you in a second. I wonder why they've entered into a pact with one another. Okay, he's defeated. Okay, more coming in. Veterans and Molten Blade Masters, sure. Nice. Another portal down. But neither of them are closed, so I'm imagining that we're going to get a couple of enemies pour out of them in just a second. There we go.
Skin someone for this. Not skin someone for this.
Nice. And then I'll be heading to the other one. And just wait for them to pour out in like 3, 2, 1. There we go. Right on cue. Oh, and they're on the other one as well. Okay. Sure. Nice. I love my elite ability. So nice. And it's on such a short cooldown that you can use it more often than I think most other elite abilities. I do find myself still holding it though, just in case I need it in a minute, which I guess defeats the purpose, right, of it having a short cooldown. Like right here, I can use it, right? I might as well, just to help me finish off this guy. And then I'll probably need to use it again in a minute, but... Oh! Veteran Molten Igniter. What is that on his back? Okay, there are more members of the Molten Alliance over there. I'll deal with them in a second. There we go.
That'll do.
And that should be it. Nice. Awesome.
You there. I'm here on Tribune Brimstone's orders.
He got up so quickly.
We had no warning. They came out of the ground before we could sound the alarm. Dredge and Flame Legion
Your warband?
was stationed here, yeah. Some are dead, but the others barricaded themselves behind the south gate. Here's the key. The invaders were in pursuit. We have to...
You're wounded. You stay here and warn away anyone else who comes. We'll go.
Okay. Huh. I'm wondering if this is maybe a byproduct.
Shoot. Go back to your nest.
Oh, look at his little... Oh, he's a little baby. He's a little baby devourer. Rocks.
Listen, I can't take care of you right now.
Rocks, you've got the big baby eyes. Take the big baby. No.
There's
Rock.
the gate. Let me handle this.
Look at him. He's just a sweet little boy. Yes. Okay, I'm glad he's following. Good. Come on, baby devourer. I was about to say, I wonder if this is Primordus is doing.
Shoo. Get. I don't want another pet.
Rocks, come on. Like maybe Primordus is pulling the strings on both the Flame Legion and now the Dredge. They are wielding power beyond what I have seen of them before, being able to open these flame portals and emerge out of them. And we have run into...
Smell that? Something's not right. That's sulfur, and that means Flame Legion. They're near. Stay close.
We have run into corrupted devourers before. Corrupted by Primordus, and they've become destroyers, such as the ones over in Kessex Hills. So I wonder if that is why they're here, and that's why they're trying to take over these hatcheries, to replenish Primordus's army. Maybe he's moving into action. But, and again, not to get too meta, but if I had to guess, Path of Fire would be Primordus. So maybe it's not Primordus. And I get that is like a very meta way of looking at it. I can't help it. I can't help it. Path of Fire makes me think Primordus. Heart of Thorns? I can't attribute any of the Elder Dragons to that at the minute. Ice Brood Saga makes me think of Jormag. So, you know, I've got to be honest with you because I don't want you to be like, how can he not put two and two together, I am actively thinking about how these things might be related to the Elder Dragons. But in this moment, I mean, come on. How... This reeks. This reeks of Primordus.
Female. You're outnumbered and outgunned.
I don't think so. I've seen things scarier than you come out of my pet.
Marats. Okay, let's deal with him. I love that the baby devourer is actually attacking. Look. They're not just like cowering away. They are actively participating in the battle. Isn't that cool? Okay, while we've got them broken, let's see how much damage we can do. I mean, yeah, we're carving, aren't we? Amazing. Trick or treat across Tyria. Thank you very much.
We're too late.
Chitters. I agree, baby devourer.
Look, tread marks, footprints. They took some of the workers away, alive. I have to secure the hatchery, but then I'm going to track them down. When I find out where they took the prisoners, I'll contact you.
Thank you, Rox. And I hope that when I do see you...
Come on, bud. Let's get you something to eat.
Come on! Yes! Rox the hatchery completed. New friends, new enemies. 2 deluxe gearboxes. 2 salvageable fused metal scraps. And refugee child's drawing. I will happily take this. So the drawing gets me 5,000 karma. I can salvage this for molten core and some mithril. Okay, the deluxe gearbox just has some venom sacks. Okay. By the way, quick PSA. If you want to make some gold during this Halloween event, don't open these. The Halloween prize bags alone sell for about 40 silver, and you can get 3 of these a day from that achievement I just got. Trick or treat across Tyria. 3 tiers, daily quest, 1, 2, 3. That's about 1 gold after fees. Just sat there for you to earn, if you cared to earn it. So, it's up to you. I've been opening them because, I mean, I want to play the game. I want to enjoy the game, and I've got 200 odd gold, and I don't really feel like I'm using it. So I don't mind opening these, and you know, we might get lucky. We might get something really nice, and if we don't, we don't. It is what it is. But for those that couldn't care less, sell them. Make some gold and treat yourself to something. Right, Rox, chat with me. Would have preferred to take that one back to Tribune Brimstone alive, but at least we're not walking away empty-handed. The Molten Alliance is taking prisoners, and we need to find them. What about the hatchery? You're good to head out. I'll finish securing the hatchery. Then I'll start asking about where they might have taken the prisoners. There's no way I'm letting them get away with this. Count me in when you find out what's up. Okay, we've got Scythio down here. What does Scythio think?
Damn good thing you came along when you did. They were about to kill me when they heard the commotion you were making up by the front gate.
Looks like everyone else is, everyone else is dead or taken.
Oh, my warband runs this place. I can't leave. Please, if you can find a way to rescue any of who were taken, do so. And make them pay for our pain. I can't be the only one left. I just can't.
What's your job here?
My warband and I maintain the hatchery. We care for the baby lashtails. I've got to rebuild and resecure it now. Figure out what to do.
I have another question. What happened with the attack?
Surprise attack. I was off duty taking a nap. When I heard yelling, I ran out to see my warband running up toward the training grounds. I headed to the hatchery and...
And then what?
I got knocked tail over horn by one of those damn Flame Legion portals. I tried to fight, but a dredge hit me with a sonic blast, and I went down. I can't believe I survived.
I have another question. Do you know anything about the Devourer following my friend around?
Every batch has a slightly odd one. That little albino lashtail is quicker than the rest. Smarter too, but shy. Never really took to anyone like the rest did. Seems like he's found somebody he likes now. And I say, Good for him.
One more question. Do you have any idea why they attacked?
The North Nolan hatchery is primo. We hold the record for most clean hatches, and we got a reputation for training them right. The Flame Legion knows the damage a well-trained war beast can inflict. That's reason enough, I guess.
Okay, got it. I'll quickly have another look around and see if there's anything else we can spot. Just to see if there's anything else we can interact with. And then look, here are the hatcheries. Wow, look at that. I was not expecting them to go to such lengths as to model the pods. That's pretty cool. Huh. Right, let's leave. Let's leave. And as we're leaving, let's go and make some notes. So, Flame Legion. The Flame Legion are working alongside the Dredge, forming the Molten Alliance. Their purpose is yet unknown. Or not purpose, but their motivation and purpose is yet unknown. Could this be related to Primordus, the Elder... Hold on. Elder... It's annoying that that has an S on the end of that tab. The Elder Dragons. No. Primordus? ... question mark? Okay. We'll move on for now. We'll move on for now. So, I've got 2 bits of mail. Wow. What one do we want to begin with? Ritlock, need message carried.
As long as you're going to Holbrack, you are going to Holbrack next, right? Give that mangy-old mutt, Canute Whitebear, a message for me. Tell him I've got Norn refugees showing up in my office. I don't appreciate it, especially ones that claim to be heir's son. Oh, and I wouldn't protest if you hefted a Norn ale for me while you're there. It's far stronger than the watered-down dirt we've got at the Citadel.
Ritlock Brimstone. And then thank you. From Rox. And dear Ravenscroft, I wanted to thank you for assisting me at the hatchery, especially since it was a warband test. I would have failed if it weren't for you. This was the first stage of my trials, which means I owe you. Big time. I'm still shocked that Brimstone is even considering me, but we've got bigger fillets this year. I've been talking to a few Vigil representatives. They're closing in on the location of the Molten Alliance headquarters. At least one of them. There are hundreds of thousands of old mines lining the Shiver Peaks, so it might take a while to dig and track down the right one. Regardless, when I find out, you find out. Then we'll take the fight to them. Right, but right now we need to go over to Holbrack to see the one and only Brahm Heir's son, which is over. How do I teleport on the map? I honestly thought clicking the quest showed you it on the map. Never mind. Okay, let me just zoom out and go down there. In fact, this will be easier. So we're going Wayfarer Foothills, Holbrack. There we go. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. I appreciate the expansion of the cast. Already, Rox feels like a fun character. She's got a good little sort of backstory to her. And Brahm, while I may know very little about him, the connection with Air and this mystery as to why Holbrack is maybe seen as inhospitable to him. It's curious, isn't it? It's exciting to try and figure out what the hell is going on here. So, yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens. Very, very excited. Some really good characters. The Battle for Cragstead. Canute Whitebear's Loft. And there is Brahm.
All I'm asking is that you send a group of Wolfborn to Cragstead. Dredge and Flamechar are burning our homes.
I am well aware. The smart ones are evacuating, coming here, where we can protect them.
The smart ones? You mean the wounded and near-death ones? The fierce are fighting, dying.
I'm sorry, I can't spare anyone. Perhaps there are others who will help you.
What about you, Air?
Braham, you need to stay here in Holbrack. The people of Cragstead will...
No! You stay. cowering around your bonfires. As soon as I restock my supplies, I'm going to get my people.
I didn't mean...
Okay, let's chat with him again.
Who was that kid?
My son.
It is!
I see the resemblance. He has your stubbornness.
So it is her son. I can maybe understand why she was keeping that information to herself. Maybe to keep him out of harm's way. If like an evil entity were to discover that she had a son living over in Cragstead, then he becomes collateral in the future. He could be taken prisoner, he could be taken captive, he could be whatever, used as a playing piece in a battle to defeat Air, for example. Doesn't Knut realize that people are dying? I guess I have to go alone. Some of my homesteaders refuse to leave Cragstead, and they're going to be massacred if I wait around for help. You don't have to go alone. I'll help you. Spirits guide you. I'll meet you at the gates of Cragstead, in Wayfarer Foothills. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Okay, it's my pleasure. Heirs to Gulkin and Garm, of course. Holbrack hasn't seen an influx of refugees like this since the dragon's last flight. We're overwhelmed, not to mention the extra road traffic has stirred up the Svanir. Do you know what's happening? Only what I've been told. Knut Whitebear sent a few scouts north to see what they could see. But those who returned told terrible stories of homesteads in ashes and the bodies of the dead everywhere. What can I do to help? You're serious? Well, it would ease my mind if you'd talk to Braham there, my son. Either convince him not to go, or, if he insists, don't let him go alone to defend his homestead. Why doesn't Whitebear send more? Many have already gone. Those who remained are needed. Part of our fear is that Holbrack is the next target. We're bolstering our defenses so we can defend our elders and children. Welcome to Holbrack. What brings you here? I'm here to offer my services. How can I help? That kid, Braham, he was requesting aid. He's got the idea that he can defend his homestead from the Molten Alliance by himself. If you're not too tired to fight, go with him, please. Sounds right up my alley. I'd consider it a personal favor. I'd send reinforcements myself, but we can't spare the bodies right now. The kid has it in his head that he can do this on his own, and I assure you he can't. Why didn't you help him? My Wolfborn and I have our hands full. Scattering our forces would put them and Holbrack at risk. Talk to the kid. He needs help I can't provide. Wolf, go with you. And you. Apologies for my very amateur VA. Right. We've already spoken to Brahm. I don't think there'll be anything new. There is, actually. I'm waiting for the weaponsmith to sharpen my dagger. As soon as he's done, I'm running to Cragstead to save my friends. Whatever this Molten Alliance is, they haven't met Brahm as son. I like that. I appreciate that he's seemingly a little bit headstrong. A little bit headstrong, but maybe he's done something to earn that. So, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, let's head over to Cragstead, which I'm guessing is up here. There we go. Dolyak Pass Waypoint. My map completion is really coming in handy. I'll say that. Sentinel, Talon kill piece. Oh, look. We've even got a Sylvari over here. Banala. Tell me, is it always this cold here? Even the sunlight seems frozen. It's strangely beautiful, as if the world is trapped in an icy stillness. You're not from around here, are you? No, this is the first time I've seen such a wonder. Water iced and rendered into an endless white cloak. It's bewitching. Why are you here? I dreamed of snow, boastful warriors, and animal spirits who speak of strength and wisdom. I had to see these marvels myself. And she's dead. Let's revive her. Bless her heart. There we go. We brought her back. Okay, so the quest is up here. Let's investigate, shall we? The battle for Cragstead. And there he is, Brahm, with his large nipple on display. Thanks for that, Brahm. I'm here. You don't have to point at me. I'm here. Don't you worry. I love his shield as well. That's really nice.
I can do this.
Come on, Brahm.
Hey, I smell smoke. We have to go, my friends.
Save the villagers. Oh yeah, wow. Oh my god, that... Holy shit, it's...
No, not another attack.
I can't handle this.
I hate to say it, Brahm. I don't know how this is gonna go, man. I think we've gotten here a little bit late. Wounded villagers? There are more over here?
No.
I'm assuming by killing them all, we will save the villagers. There we go. Any more for any more? Oh, there's more behind us. And up here, to the front. Oh my god. Okay, let's go over here.
Yeah.
I just heard that dredge go. Nyeh. Nyeh. Oh, that's such a good sound effect. Oh, well done, ArenaNet. Well done. Some really good voice lines. Okay, so that's that portal shut. That portal shut. I think we're done then, aren't we? Unless a new one is about to open. I can't see through all this smoke. We need to find the survivors. See who all stayed behind. And I've dodged some attacks. Nice. I'm guessing we can go further up here. The map does say that we can. But the door is currently shut. So I'm assuming Brahm will open it for me if we approach. Nope. Save the villagers. I can see there are... look, we can see the Molten Alliance in there. There they are. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. I must have missed something. Save the villagers is my current objective. Maybe there's someone in here that is stuck. Wooden plank. No. No. Oh, here we go. Around the edge. Sorry, completely my bad.
Run! Back to safety.
Aw, the kids. Well, hopefully we can save them. I wonder why the Molten Alliance are here then. This is strange. Like before, at least there was maybe like a... like we could kind of rationalize why they would want the Lash Tails. And that's to make destroyer variants to serve under Primordis. But for them to attack a random homestead out here in lands foreign to them, I don't know why they would be here. If we're going to be able to have more intimate relations with characters, and I don't mean that in like an 18+ XXX way, I'm talking having like a character or 2 or 3 who we get to adventure alongside and get to know them on a deeper level compared to what we had in the core game, I will really enjoy that. Like if Brahm and I get to go on adventures together, or Rox and I get to go on adventures together, that would be fantastic. It's what drew me so much towards Logan at the beginning, is we got to spend so much time with him and get to know him, and it made me love the guy. And then we didn't really ever get that again. Even at the end of the game, you know, Destiny's Edge is very much like a wet fart, in that they just hide inside the airship, while you and your party single-handedly defeat Zaitan. After all of those, you know, many quests of build-up about how they were going to be the ones who could do it. They are like the elite champions of Tyria. And then they did absolutely nothing to assist. Okay, is that enough, or are there other enemies? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe more will spawn in. We could say hello in guild chat. Hello. Yep. Veteran Molten Blade Storm. I am using those shoulders at the minute on my Char Guardian, which makes me want to swap. I can't be wearing the same armor as these despicable Flame Legion. That will not stand. 2 and 3. Okay. I'm guessing more about the pour out of that portal. We've got portals on either end, so it's kind of hard to say which one it's going to be. But yeah, I'm casting my mind back, and I can't think of any moment in time where... Admittedly, I've not done a whole lot with the Flame Legion, but I can't think of any moment where the Flame Legion or the Dredge have been able to conjure portals like this. Very concerning. Very, very concerning. Oh, I just saw in the guild chat that the raid night last night, they were able to clear the first 2 wings. And I know for a fact there were people in there who were both long-time players and also newer players. So to see that everyone was able to get involved and have fun is really cool. That's guys, as I die in this fire. Okay.
Follow me into battle.
Follow me into battle.
And we've got another one behind us. Okay, Brahm will be with you in a second. Hold on. 1, 2, and then spin. Because if you hit something with 50% health or less, your second ability with the greatsword resets the cooldown. It is so good. So, so good to be able to spin to win using that. Ornan. Hello, Ornan.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in Holbreck.
I came back for you. Where are the others?
They were chased up the mountain. I couldn't move fast enough.
I'll go. Will you be?
I'll be okay. You be careful.
Head to the caves. I'm guessing that's over here? Maybe? No, they're going to the mountains. Maybe it is up here. Yeah, it is up here. Okay, no, ignore me. Don't let them get away! Watching them dig underground is funny. Come on in, veteran mole excavator. Bring it on. Alright, there we go. I'll leave that to you, Brahm. You look like you're much stronger than I. I don't know how a horizontal push lifted it up, but I'm not gonna complain. I am not gonna complain. Molten Blade Storm. Yeah, it definitely feels like there's been a slight shift in just how these story chapters like play out. It's good. Really good. There we go. Nice. Glad that's over. Okay, so I thought he was going to keep moving, which is why I stood there. Right, here we go.
Please, Wolf, let us not be too late.
Begin the incursion.
I cannot wait to play a Norn either, to learn more about their beast gods. Wolf, bear, Raven, I think, is one of them as well. And dead. Nice.
There they are.
There they are. Molten Axe Fiend. Molten Blade Storm. There's a lot of them in here. Bloody hell. I think we'll be able to handle them. Okay, they're basically dead. Let's aggro this guy. And then I'm going to come up here and we will do our elite ability followed by some spinning to win. That should do a good job. There we go. I think Brahm is dealing with one guy back there. I think that's more his more caliber. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Brahm, how are you getting on? Against this one lone dredge. There we go. We got him. Look out. What is it? Are we about to die? What's it gonna be? Another dredge? Karos, burnt. Hey, ugly.
You're kidding, right? Look at you. I'm surprised you can even lift that mace.
This mace will be the last thing you see.
I'm going to enjoy punishing you.
I feel like I've just walked into some fan fiction. What's happening here? Karos burn grip. Okay. God, he's diving around the shop, isn't he? Right, let's use elite. Then we'll pop in here. Oh, as if he did some sort of Spider-Man flip. What? I call bullshit. Okay. Let's go back into here. Apply some debuffs and just try and keep him busy. And then we can spam our spin to win for a second. Drop the AoE on the ground. Zoom over. Drop the AoE again. Spin to win. And job done. And we got another one of these Halloween prize bags. And we got absolutely nothing out of it.
My young wolf. We should never have stayed behind. I'm glad to see friendly faces.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Braham. They took Ottilia and her family.
What? Where? Why?
They're collecting prisoners. I don't know where they took them or why.
Drop letter.
I hate this.
Drop letter.
Help Ottilia and her family. But first, I have to make sure these Steaders are okay. I've got this under control.
I trust you, Brahm. Renyak. Okay, hold on. There's a lot happening right now. Elaborate ritualist bag. More bits. Brilliant. Thank you. Blood-stained letter. Renyak. I hope you are well, but unfortunately I'm writing with a knife to my throat. Sentius informed us that some adversary named B is having us march on Cragstead, a small village just outside of Holbrack. I haven't met such a character myself, but Sentius and Falks are shaken by B's way. They're already facing enough pushback from the dredge for treating their woman with disrespect. So we're taking a slightly more diplomatic route. I'll be leading the charge while they remain in the war room. When the place is burned to a crisp, I will deliver the supplies you called for. I must say, whatever experiment they have you working on that requires that much Deldrimore steel, well, it's going to take multiple trips to deliver it all. It better be worth the trip. Go with the might of a rock, the will of steel. Your brother, Karos. Okay, hold on. I'm going to grab a picture of this to put underneath the tab we're currently on in the notes. So, letters / notes. Letter from Karos to his brother Renyak. Who is B? B. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Just gonna double check and make sure there's nothing else around here that I can click on. There's a branch over there. Alright, Haslo. That was close. I'm grateful you were here. We have to gather up the kids and let everyone rest and eat. Then we'll walk to Holbrack, slowly and with our weapons ready. Tell me about Brahm. He's a good kid. His father, the legendary Borge the Sun Chaser, came to Cragstead with tiny Brahm in his arms. I'll never forget that day. Borge? Or Boar? I don't know. Borhe? I don't think that's how you say it. Boar the Sun Chaser. We'll go Boar. I'm going to guess the J is silent. After his father, comma, the legendary Boar the Sun Chaser. And then just in case we learn more about Boar, I'm going to make a note for him like so. Brilliant. Okay. Tell me about the attack. They gave no warning, and many of our strongest died under the first wave. We sent the kids and elders up the mountain. Shortly after that, those of us still standing followed, locking the gate behind us. Go on. They opened flaming portals and poured in on us. We had no choice but to surrender or die. When we saw that we could surrender and live, we chose to protect the kids and hope that help would come. Then what? Most left. They put some of us in their machines and took them away. We were next, but then you showed up. If you hadn't, who knows what they'd have done with us. I'm glad you're safe. Talk to you later. And then none of these villagers can be spoken, but is that a dead? Oh no. Holy shit. At the Shrine of the Wolf. My God. Okay. Brahm. Thanks for your help, friend. It would have been a lot worse without you on my side. I just wish we could have stopped those machines from getting away. You'll rescue them. We'll rescue them. Agreed. We can go after the ones that the Molten Alliance took captive, just not right now. A good idea. So what happens now? I'm going to get the survivors to Holbrack. Make sure they get shelter and food. Let White Bear know that we didn't need his help. Then I'll start looking for the Alliance base. Save the prisoners. Why didn't everyone evacuate in the first place? They're too proud to admit they couldn't win against that enemy. And this is their home. They'd need more of a reason to abandon it. It's not always easy for my people to accept our own weaknesses. Cragstead is your home? Yeah. I've lived here since I was an infant with my father, Bor the Sun Chaser. He died when I was young, but I stayed here and lived with Yngvi Rugnar. He and his mate have taught me well. Okay, hold on. That's another name that we'll make a note of. Who died when Brahm was young. He was then cared for by Yngvi Rugnar and his mate. Okay. Who's Attilia? Attilia. That conversation might require some ale. Oh, Attilia is amazing. She's beautiful and not interested. But she helped me work through some angst about my family. My mum. I owe her. We'll find her, Brahm. I promise. Aww. Young love. Okay. Right. Click to leave instance. Who is B? 2 letters. Okay. Let's begin with Brahm. Brahm, heir son. You are legendary. I mean it. Without you, things would have gone south fast. We made it back to Holbrack in one piece, mostly. As for the losses, we'll talk about that another time, but things would have been a lot worse if we hadn't gotten to Cragstead when we did. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. The Vigil are here, and they're starting to figure out what's going on with the Dredge and the Flame Legion. They've collected a bunch of intel on Molten Alliance crafted weapons. They've got labs down in the mines. I'm guessing that's where they took the prisoners too. Anyway, I'll let you know when I find out where they're holed up so we can track them down. I hope you still want me to come. So, may Wolf have your back. And finally, Agent Brandoob. Brandu? Brandu. Commander and dear Ravenscroft, I have an urgent request for your aid in the field. In cooperation with the Vigil, the Order of Whispers... oh, sorry. I thought it was going to then go on to say about the Derman Priory. My bad. Cooperation with the Vigil, the Order of Whispers is working to locate the Molten Alliance's main base of operations, and we've tightened our net to the Diessa Plateau. As you read this, we have agents undercover in the area. Your help would be paramount to our success. Stop any Alliance operations in the Diessa region, quell any disturbances, and assist refugees on the way to the Black Citadel. All of these things will allow us to bring agents in from the cold and collate their intel. In addition, I could use assistance on a matter I cannot discuss here. If your time allows, meet me near the Citadel gates. So, we have 2 objectives: complete events, aid refugees, and uncover intel in the Diessa Plateau, and speak with Agent Brandu in the Diessa Plateau to help with his investigation. So, do I need to do the other thing? I think I've done some of this before. I think it was on this pathway here. There were things in the road that you can repair, like old posts. Is it here? Refugee signpost. Yeah. So if I click this, will that do anything up above? Yes. There is an events bar. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. So if I revive this rancher, will this also help? No. It's only to do with the refugees. Right. Okay, we can do that. That's not a problem. There's a refugee here. Maybe this will help if we revive these guys. Let's see. For what it's worth, though, the amount of movement on that bar is minuscule. Like, it's barely moving. Okay, I will assist this poor refugee in a second. He's gonna die. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing, my lady? You need to be resting. Again, I've revived, what, 3 people technically at this point, and I've put up a couple of signs, and we are, what, like, not even 10% of the way through. Okay, so if we do events, that'll probably be the best way of earning experience. Are there any ongoing events? Not that I can see on the map around me. Huh, okay. Maybe that's the sort of thing where we just have to keep our eyes peeled then. And even when an event does show up, we move in and try and assist in whatever way we can. Protect the firework launchers from separatists? That doesn't seem like it's related to the refugee crisis. So I think we'll probably just keep up with this for now. We've got Verma Gift Render, Torn Page from Tyrion Pact Handbook, Pact Scouts Mapping Materials, and Superior Sigil of Torment. I am happy to not touch any of that. I really need to be banking up as many points of karma as possible. Speaking of which, I did get that, didn't I? My child's drawing. And a couple of elaborate ritual bags. 3 vials of powerful blood? That's pretty good. That's a nice little perk, isn't it? Okay. Right. I don't know if I will be able to find these posts, refugee signposts, all around the plateau. I thought it was only near the region by the Citadel, and I think I may be right in that assumption. Let me just check the map again. So what have we got over here? Worm eggs, firework launchers from the separatists. This waypoint is contested. Hold on. Let me go down here. There might be an event happening. In fact, I think there is. Assassinating a separatist leader? I don't know if that will help me, though. I don't know if this is going to be a net benefit for me. Because, again, I would have thought that this would be to do with dealing with the Flame Legion, the Molten Alliance, not dealing with separatists. So why is this contested? Defeat the giant assaulting the town of Nageling. I think I'm saying that right. Nageling? Champion giants. Okay, let's see. Let's see if doing this event does anything to shift the bar in the top right-hand corner. Oh my goodness, they are huge. Look at them. This is like Attack on Titan. Champion giant. I don't know if I'm gonna have the means to solo it, but we'll see. I'm hoping I can do something. Yeah, this is not gonna go well, is it? This is not gonna go well. I will try my best. It's all I can do. I love that I got stunned and couldn't really fix it because I was stuck in my shroud. Yeah, this is not going to work out, is it? I'm embarrassing myself in front of the millions of people watching this video at home. Okay. We can elite ability. That might be enough to keep me alive for a little bit longer. Let's see. And of course, when push comes to shove, I can always go back into shroud. Just need to try and avoid more of these attacks, I think. And now that I can see him actually, you know, casting them... Shit, I didn't do a good job there, did I? I might be able to get it. Dodging. Shit. That was a double hit. Nothing I could really do about that one. I can guarantee that at the end of this, nothing will change. The bar will be in the exact same spot as it is now. I guess what I could do is go into my one-handed setup just so I can keep some distance. Maybe not being in melee will be really helpful. And I might even be able to kite him into other enemies. Not my enemies, his enemies. Yeah, maybe more people in town can come and help me if I bring him over here. Yeah, okay. Not being in melee ended up not being a good idea. Can I fear him? I'm gonna doubt it. We can. We did fear him, but it's not done a lot at all. Good morning in the guild chat. Good morning. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. There's not a whole lot I can do, is there? Unless these guys begin to save me. No. Damn. All right, well, we gave it a go. We gave it a go. I probably should begin looking into different builds to solo this kind of stuff, but at the minute, it's just, it's not been on my radar. And before you type a comment, well, if you'd actually clicked this ability at this moment, I know I probably could have won, but it's by the by. Right, so we want to go and speak with Agent Brandub, or Brandoob, in Diessa Plateau. But where is that on the map? Down here? Okay, let's go down here. To the Nolan Waypoint. There are some more refugee signposts here. I'm interested to see if that will be a compulsory part of this. Like, if I will have to complete that objective in order to continue the story. Okay. Agent Brandu, which was not expecting a Sylvari, I'll say that. Ah, Commander and dear Ravenscroft. Good to see a friendly face. Things in Diessa and Wayfarer are dire, to say the least. We could really use a hand keeping the area under control. What do you need? My partner is undercover as a Flame Legion grunt. She's planting encrypted dead drops around Wayfarer Foothills and Diessa Plateau. Unfortunately, I can't collect them right now. No problem, I'll do it. Why isn't the Order locating these drops? My partner is undercover of her own volition, so our resources are lacking. We're stuck. I need the drop data, but I can't leave here in case my partner signals for emergency extraction. No worries, I'll help you. Thank you, Commander. You'll find dead drops all over. I'd start with the ones in Diessa Plateau, then maybe help quell Alliance threats around the area. And I've received information from him. So, Commander, there are 6 dead drop locations in Diessa Plateau and 6 in the Wayfarer Foothills. Make sure you've received a translating device before heading out, or the dead drop messages will be unintelligible. My partner tried to keep them out of sight, but they shouldn't be too difficult to track down. Look near rocks. Around foliage, they contain vital information for our investigation. So, a sense of urgency would be appreciated. I'd focus your efforts on Diessa Plateau for now. I believe the Molten Alliance base is somewhere close, right under our feet. Go to the rocky outcrop north of the field in Graham Hills near Orr, tall plateau in Graham Hills near Harpy Nest, pile of rocks outside of Silex Castrum, fallen tree north of the caravan wreckage, base of a fissure in the rocky field north of Bovarin Estate, and by the snowy tree behind Butcher's yard. Okay. I might save this for later, not because I'm not enjoying it, but I did mention earlier I'm not feeling too great, and I am feeling really just kind of foggy at the minute. So I might put a pin in the recording for now, and I'll touch upon this again later today, hopefully. It is Saturday, so I'm going to need to record more, otherwise this is barely a meal, this video. So, yeah, I'm going to go rest, come back later, and hopefully I won't feel as bad. Passing off to future Andy, where hopefully he feels better. About 6 hours later, and I am back, and I feel a little bit better. Sorry about how abruptly I paused earlier. I know for you it was seamless from now to then, or then to now. You know what I'm trying to say. I've just been dealing with this, like, really just minor sickness. You know, coughing, sneezing, runny nose, headache. And it's just made it a bit of a pain in the ass to sit down and record some story for Guild Wars. Not that I'm incapable of doing it. I've been playing Guild Wars most nights, but if I'm going to sit here and record something for you, I don't want to be, like, you know, coughing and spluttering down the microphone while I'm dealing with a headache. So, yeah, sorry about how rushed this episode feels, because, again, outside of the Halloween clip you would have seen at the beginning of this video, most of this has been recorded on Friday and Saturday for release tomorrow, Sunday. So, yeah, hopefully this won't be the case next time around. Separatist Engineer. I don't know if I'm going to get anything for killing you. Let's see. No, I got a trick-or-treat bag, which is nice, but I don't think I got anything up here. Right, so we do have some hints as to where we need to go to find these drop-offs. We can see one here, I think. Encoded dead drop. Let's move in. Okay, quite a long cast bar for decoding it, which is understandable. If I'm going to need to figure out what it says. Using the translator, you decode a short message and send it along to Agent Brandoob. Read the message for yourself. The Dredge and Flame Legion fought today. Cracks in their partnership are showing. Even in victory, their partnership is weak. Ideological differences. Okay. So already the Molten Alliance is showing signs of fracture, which is good. That did get us a boatload of progress up here towards helping stabilize the plateau. Something which I forgot to mention, between the earlier recording and now, you may notice my armor is slightly different. I think it was when I was wandering around Lion's Arch. I realized, and I get why, and you know, it's why I did it, a lot of necromancers just wear black and a color. And of course, you know, I understand, it makes sense. We're meant to be like dark, gothic, edgy, right? And I thought, well, I wonder if I can add another color in there, you know, and have a better secondary color. So the primary color being red, secondary color now being this sort of silver tone, and then the tertiary color being the black, sorry. And I think it works quite nicely. I feel like we've got a little bit more... Oh, hello there. I feel like we just look a little bit better. So I'm very happy with this new getup. And hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. I really do love these wings. I think it's a really good idea that ArenaNet are taking these rare loot drops from previous events, and by that I mean, you know, items available in the Black Lion chests, and making them a little bit easier to access for players. Because the thing is, yes, I did use the gems I got for the pre-order of Visions of Eternity to buy the keys, but if you were studious and, you know, willing to take the time, you can earn these keys entirely free to play, just from leveling up and doing map completion on alts. And if you really wanted to, and I wouldn't recommend this, but you could make a character, level them to, you know, get map completion on them, get the gifts of exploration, all of the keys you accrue in the process, delete that character, make a new one, do it all again. And I have no doubt there are people out there who are doing that, because how many character slots do you get free to play? Because I had 5, but I don't know if that's because I bought the game on launch back in 2012. Anyway, I digress. Let's continue. Read the message. Was nearly discovered at last to drop. Flame Legion are getting suspicious or antsy. They don't like being this deep underground away from the sun. Having balefire rituals more often. Balefire rituals. Maybe that's something I would know about had I played through the Char zone? Balefire rituals. Again, a lot of the later game, and by later game I mean probably early game zones, but later in my map completion quest, a lot of the zones I was kind of not AFK playing, of course, because I was actively playing the game, but I was listening to a podcast and sort of like trying not to focus too much on the story of specific events because I wanted to save that. But when I played through those zones on the appropriate race, so a lot of Ascalon, yeah, I've done map completion, I've done all of Ascalon, but again, a lot of the minutiae and things that would have happened in dialogue between certain characters and exhausting dialogue, I didn't necessarily do that as much just because I wanted to save that for when I go through it on a char. Because I've already seen there are certain NPCs who will give you different responses depending on the race you play. I think it was over in Caledon or Brisbane Wildlands, maybe? There was an area where I did an event and I saved this Sylvari tree. I cannot remember the specifics. But afterwards, I thought, oh, I'll chat to the Sylvari who I've just aided and see what information they can give me. And they refused to tell me because I wasn't a Sylvari. And I do think I made note of this somewhere. Let me quickly get the notes up. Nope, hold on. Let me open them again. They should appear. There we go. Right, so if I go to Sylvari... Let's see. Is it in here somewhere? I feel like I made a note of it. Sylvari struggle. We're part of some sort of... is this it? Everett in Caledon? Ventari. Here we go. At the very bottom. What are you all doing here in front of this tree? We stand watch, for this is a special place. Years ago, one of the second-born made a great sacrifice in defense of her companions. She died here, falling by the roots of this great tree. I then say, interesting. Tell me more. I'm reluctant to share more with an outsider. I'm afraid there are things about this tale that you would not understand. So, as I've written here, return to this event on my Sylvari. It is north of Zinder Slope in Brisbane. So that's something to return to later. And I think that kind of cemented for me, if I am going to do these missions, and I am going to do these events, I want to do them on the appropriate race, because who knows how many of those sorts of dialogue options exist that I'm just not privy to, I haven't been privy to. Like, I wonder how the main story goes if you play a char. Like, what if playing a char and going through... Oh, hold on. Is this an event over here? Including the Flame Legion? I think it is. Molten Bladestorm. Hello? Hopefully I've not arrived too late. I feel as if I have. Oh, no, we've arrived just in time. Now, this will hopefully get us some progress towards the map objective. We will have to wait and see. Now, it says invaders remaining 3. So I'm guessing that's these guys, and then we're done. It would seem that way. Hopefully the audio is fine, by the way. Let me turn it down a touch. Yeah, there we go. We got loads. Refugee volunteer. Assist the refugees 75 times. Refugees traveling south from Diesa Plateau to the Black Citadel are in need of assistance. Light campfires, fix signposts, battle the Molten Alliance, and aid the refugee migration. So I'm on the 4th tier, and to finish that, I'm going to need another 33 points. Okay, that's not going to be too difficult, I don't think. And there is another event over here, but I don't think that's related. Help Karis Quick Calm hunt for worm eggs. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be related to the Flame Legion and the Molten Alliance, so I will leave that be for now. Right, sorry, I've been wandering around here, hoping I can find the encoded message without having to look at my notes. I've looked around enough now that I think I'm going to have to look at my notes, unless it's hidden in here? Or maybe behind this ledge? Just trying to think of locations I've not really been to. Cow Pie, Refugee Signpost. No. Okay, so does it tell me on the map the hint? No. Let's go to the mail. So, rocky outcrop north of the field in Graham Hills near Orr. Are we in Graham Hills? We're in Freewain Pastures. We're south of Graham Hills. Graham Hills is here. So, fallen tree north of the caravan wreckage. No. By the snowy tree behind Butcher's yard. Maybe? Because this is the Butcher's block. So maybe we need to be somewhere around the edge here. Let's go have a look. That might be it. That might be it, because I don't think I've really been over in that direction. Oh, are we... What is this? Herding cattle? Nah, that doesn't seem like something that'll help me. Sonic periscope wreckage. A snowy tree is how it was described. A snowy tree. And I'm not seeing a snowy tree here, but I am seeing signs of the Molten Alliance recapture the ranch from invaders. And there are already some other players here. Hopefully I will still get credit despite showing up magnificently late to this event. Molten Smoke Shaman. Some of these appearances that the Flame Legion have, I think would be really cool to have as a char. And then you could roleplay as a member of the Flame Legion who have turned their backs on their creed, you know, their brotherhood. I don't know. I kind of liked doing that in something like World of Warcraft. Playing as a Dark Iron Dwarf back in like vanilla WoW. It didn't quite work because you didn't have the right options in order to sort of roleplay as them. But I liked being able to sort of play these, again, sub-factions. That was really enjoyable. So I wonder if that is possible in Guild Wars 2. And I know there are a lot of infusions as well. Is this maybe what they're talking about? Empty bucket, empty bucket. Empty bucket. I'm not sure where this snowy tree is meant to be. Unless it is on the other side of the block. I do feel like I'm having a bit of a moment. Unless it is the Sonic periscope wreckage. Let's have a look. It might be this. It's not. Sonic periscope. Oh, it is. It might be. It reads that way. This device has recorded several conversations. Agent Brandu in the Essa Plateau will want this information, and I can't use it, so that might be it. Let's quickly go hand this in and just see if this is the appropriate thing to hand in. It might not be. I may have completely misunderstood the note there. Hello. I think I found something. Give audio log. A log fragment from mysterious Sonic devices. Excellent work. With this intel in hand, we're one step closer to determining what our enemies are after. And I've now received some mail. Update on the investigation. Commander Endea Ravenscroft, thanks to your help, the Order of Whispers is now in possession of solid intel on the Molten Alliance. This intelligence has been safely relayed to Vigil forces in the field, and we're working on a plan of attack. I expect you'll be receiving an offer to join us soon. Please also accept my personal thanks. Without your aid, both the Order and DS's inhabitants could have suffered much more. They've endured enough of this mess already. Regards, Agent Brandoob. P.S. We will continue to collect intel in Wayfarer Foothills, so keep an eye out for additional dead drops in that region if you pass through. And then there are locations. Okay, I'll worry about that when we go over to... Oh! Ah! Nice! 3 elaborate ritualist's bags, 3 salvageable fused metal scraps, an orichalcum mining pick, which I'm afraid to say I will not use, and encrypted thank you letter. Do not consume. This message will self-destruct if consumed. Alternatively, consume if the consequences are of no concern. I will be double-clicking that to consume and acquire the karma. Will it explode? Oh, it does! That's a cute detail. Oh, I like that. All right, let's open up the elaborate ritualist's bags. Got some loot. Got some bags. Got some more bags. And then if we salvage, and then salvage again. Nice. And then we'll just deposit everything. Brilliant. We have received even more mail. What could this be? Our time has come. Brahm, heir son. And dear Ravenscroft, I've been talking with the Vigil about the attack on Cragstead. They agreed that I could join the raid on the Molten Alliance, and now's the time. The Vigil's making surprise attacks against as many of the Molten Alliance's weapon facilities as possible to rescue prisoners and crush the invasion, and they need help. Join us. I'd be honored to fight by your side once more. Return to Wayfarer Foothills or DS Plateau and watch for any indication that they've found an entrance. Bring friends. Lots of them. I'll be there, ready to bust some molten heads. And by wolf, I'm looking forward to it. Your friend, Brahm. Okay. So when it says bring friends, I'm reading that as this is a dungeon. But then at the same time, it is just telling me to go over here toward the Molten Furnace. So let's go and see what the game has in store. And I'll say again, not to sound like a broken record, but I really feel like I can already tell there's a shift in how they're trying to deliver the story. And so far, I am quite liking it. So who have we got here? Before I go into the Molten Furnace, we've got War Master Uma Threshgrowl. Let me put on a bit of modulation.
We got word you might join the fight, Commander. The Order's infiltrator got us the keys for this drill, and we're going to take it straight to Molten Alliance Central.
Anyone else in there?
A squad of Vigil operatives. Oh, and a young male Norn and female Char. They aren't affiliated with my team. They're determined to get in, though.
So Rox and Brahm made it.
Good. Allies of yours. Well, if you trust in their abilities, then so does the Vigil. Good luck in there.
Thanks. See you around. And War Master Buron 3-strike.
Everyone fights for something.
Everyone fights for something.
All right. Before I go in, I'm going to very quickly go and grab a water, because I've realized I'm quite thirsty. So back in 1 second. And I'm back, this time with some water to hopefully keep my my thirst in check. Now, shall we dive on in to Molten Furnace? Look at that. It's very stylized, isn't it? I really like the color palette. Oh, strategize with Rox and Brahm. So this reminds me so much of the Fractal, because doesn't that dig through the wall in the Fractal? Oh, are we basically going to be doing the Fractal but in single player? That would be like slightly strange, wouldn't it? Ebola Gloomstride. Ebola Gloomstride.
Who's the target?
You're right on time, Commander. This looks to be the big one. Do you have any information on what we're up against? I've been infiltrating the Molten Alliance for weeks before things lined up for this operation. We're just outside their main facility. New weapons, mining, and experiments on captives. All right, get some rest. I'm headed in to put an end to this. Okay. We've got a Vigil Crusader who also has things to say. Something isn't right. It's too quiet. The Molten Alliance is up to something. And then they all say the same. Okay, I'll double check to make sure they also say the same. Yes.
You?
Braham, I'm no good at waiting. Not when I have friends in trouble. Dredge took them prisoner. I'm here to get them out.
I get it. Flame Legion took mine. But don't worry, we'll go at exactly the right time. Our destinies dictate our every move. You'll see.
Awesome. If you didn't catch my look of surprise, they have a name now. Their name is Frostbite. The baby devourer now has a name. Oh, that's adorable. That is really sweet. And I think what is really endearing about what we've done so far, and admittedly we're like an hour and a bit deep into Living World Season 1, is we're dealing with two characters, Rox more so than Brahm in this situation, but they are blank canvases, whereas I feel like Logan, Kaith, Ritlock, Zoja, they all had something in the past. They had a bond together. They were Destiny's Edge. But beyond that, they were then also all of the story that you would experience on that respective race. So there was so much there that you weren't privy to. Whereas I feel like Rox, right, this is the beginning of her story. Yeah, she's probably got some cool things that have happened in her past, but for the most part, this is the beginning of her adventure, her grand adventure into becoming this person of renown. Brahm is kind of the same, but he does have the name Airson. He is Esther Gulkin's son. There is a little bit of something there, right, that connects back to the previous arc of Destiny's Edge and all of those guys. But I'm just really enjoying feeling like I'm more so boots on the ground than I have been since maybe the very beginning of the core game. which is really nice. Brahm,
Glad to see you.
we need to get moving. Who knows how long they'll keep the prisoners alive. Go tell that Char we're ready to go.
Hey.
No time to lose. Plus, this place gives me the creeps. I don't like being underground. It's too dark. It's stifling. Are you and that hot-headed Norn ready? I want to move. We're ready. Let's go.
It's time. I'm gonna go check out that drill over there, see if I can get it started. The caverns must be beyond this wall.
Why don't we just kabam our way through?
You get points for enthusiasm, Cub, but that'll take forever.
Kabam!
I know about these machines. Let me work some more magic. Follow me.
Okay. Oh, I love that they're cool. If Frostbite dies, I will riot to the ends of the earth. I would be devastated. That would be cruelty on a level that I am totally and utterly unfamiliar with.
We can handle them. Spread out.
We can handle him. I gotta say, again, I love his shield. I love his weapon as well, which I think is 4 separate, like, wolf heads? I'll have a closer look in a minute, but it looks cool from what little I have been able to sort of see of it. There we go, and then spin to win. Now they're below 50. I don't know what the correct rotations are. I'm sure you can tell that by watching, but I'm just having fun. Follow the drill with Rox and Brahm. Twould be my pleasure. Like, I'd love for them to do more of this. Just introduce these new characters who are a little bit scrappy, have really defined personality traits.
Don't follow too close. These things can spit hot rocks. Here we go.
So this is basically the fractal, isn't it? But maybe the fractal we did was a different interpretation of this, because of course fractals are born of memories within the mists. So this is maybe like the honest to God, I suppose, blueprint. And then what we did in the fractal is a different alternate version of that, again, distorted by the memories which were had either by Rox, Brahm, maybe even myself. I hate tunnels, they're so dark. I'll try not to shoot you in the back of the head. Thank you, Rox. And Brahm, this is eerie. I prefer climbing mountains, not crawling underneath them. I can relate to that. Discovered. I don't know what I've discovered. Thank you, game. Can we go in here? This is what we do in the fractal, isn't it? We come in here and then we have to, like, destroy the valve. The natural valve in the wall. But these red oozes are refusing to die, which is annoying. There we go, we got them. Then does anything else become targetable? No, just the mithril ore. Okay. Ready or not, discovered 1 of 8 hidden mining nodes in the Molten Furnace story instance. Ooh. Well, the fact that that was number 2 makes me think I've maybe missed one back here at the beginning. I'd love to go back, but I daren't, considering it might lead to the death of either Rox or Brahm if I leave them unattended. Alright, through here on the left. Any second. And go. What did Roxa say? Knock, knock. Exterminators? What? There we go. Job done. Okay, then we'll grab this mithril ore as well. I can see on the minimap, actually, it does show you where the mining nodes are. So there's one more coming up there. There's one more to my right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that leaves 1. There should be another one somewhere. Now we'll find it. We'll find it. So 1 more passageway over here. Earth Elemental. While I'm playing through this, I'm curious to hear from you guys in the comments, because from what I understand, Living World Season 1 was content that has been inaccessible for some years. And a lot of the people who picked up this game in the intervening years weren't able to actually play back through this. It was locked. I'm just curious to hear how recent of a change this was, because from what I gather, it is like the past couple of years, maybe? And that really surprises me. I don't know why they would have done that. I'm guessing it's because they wanted the living world to literally be a living world, where as the game progressed, in real time, so too would the world around the players, which I think is a really novel idea. But then I can also see why it would be dreadful, because then you're missing out on, I guess, a lot of story, because they've glossed over some things because you had to be there when it happened. But yeah, I do think the idea overall is a good one, but I can see why it maybe largely it did fail. I mean, as I've already seen, right, like being told by the pale tree that we've killed Scarlet when I don't even know who Scarlet is. Like, that's a strange one. That is a real odd one. How do I get up here? There's orichalcum ore up there. Hold on. I know we need to be going that way. Do I have to go back through this wall? Maybe there's a way to, like, climb through that I missed? Let's have a look. Yeah, there's a ledge there. Can I go here and then up here? I might be overthinking this, which is par for the course. Yeah, that won't work. How do I get up there then? I don't know. Well, presumably this is going to remain accessible. Like, I can come back in here at any time. I wonder if it's from over here and we go over the top maybe? No, that doesn't look like it either. Very curious. Maybe it's even from further down. Like, maybe I can go down here, turn right, and then there's like a hidden nook in the wall that I can climb through. A pocket of embers, it would seem, Brahm. Which is unexpected, but sure, we'll kill them. But I've seen already, by the way, multiple people in the Discord who are new to the game, much like myself, who are not only in Heart of Thorns, but are in Path of Fire and beyond. And the energy I'm getting from them is that they're in love with the game, they're in love with the story. And it just has me so excited for the future of the story that I'm currently experiencing, because I really enjoyed Core. And, you know, to a degree, I understand why maybe some people were worried about me maybe quitting after beating Core. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad enough that I was going to throw in the towel and say bye-bye to all of the progress I'd made. And I don't mean to say this to diminish anyone's opinion, but I think that's an overreaction. I really do. Considering so much of the game is fantastic, to think, oh, well, they fumbled the ball at the end. Yeah, it sucks, but it's not enough to make me go, yeah, I'm never playing this again. Right? Like, I've dabbled in so many different areas of this game, as you've seen, right? World versus world, world versus world, PvP, legendaries. I'm having a blast. I really, truly am, and I cannot wait to get, you know, further into the game, make some more legendaries, experience more of the story, you know, delve deeper into the lore. That's something I'm really enjoying. The world is really, really interesting. I'm desperate now to learn more about the humans, the human gods. That's up there. Of course, the Elder Dragons was sort of like my first love. We first discovered the Elder Dragons and their lore and their names via that book over in Divinity's Reach. And I do think we know of... wait, where is this other mining node? I think we do know the name of another Elder Dragon through the Dermond Priory. I don't know if that's something we should have known, though, because the game still, like, sort of insists we only know the names of 4. Whereas I'm pretty sure we know the name of a 5th, but I'll check that in a second. And, of course, towards the latter end of the main story, Traherne, you know, very nonchalantly said, you know, there's 5 more dragons out there. So it definitely seems like the fact that there are 6 Elder Dragons is no big secret. I've missed another node. I wonder where that is. We've got Ore Node 1 that we've missed, which must be in that first room somewhere. Ore Node 9 is missing. But I don't think I've seen one on the map. Unless it's the node down here and it's just strangely numbered. Just gonna wait for this to dissipate. There we go. There should be one just down here. let's see if that is, for some reason, number 10. I think it's directly below me.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The wolf in me is growling.
Mine too.
The wolf in me is growling.
You know what I mean.
Believe me, I do.
Aww.
Remnants here. They're captured prisoners.
Great spirits, I know him.
Oh my god. I thought they'd like trap.
Back off! I'm working.
Lead scientist costume.
Wait!
Level 1.
Intruders! Finally, an interactive audience!
This is so strange seeing this from this. Look at them taking the main route. I know to jump down from doing all of the fractals. All right, before I go over there, I need to jump down here and get this mining. No! I did not even know it was there. That's jammy. Yeah, I've missed one. Ore node 9. Ah. Okay. That is slightly frustrating just because I have no idea. If I type /GG, only used in raids or fractals, okay. I don't know how exactly I'm going to get out of this predicament. Maybe I can climb back up from here? I do want to go get that mining node. So if I go the fractal way, which is over here, and then you climb up. If I then take a right instead, we can go and grab the mithril ore I've missed back here somewhere. Oh, I probably shouldn't have run into that. My bad. Never mind. Yeah, there it is. Mithril ore. Because if I do this, I'm guessing it will put me one step closer to getting that shoulder skin, which I'd seen earlier, which I do actually quite want. Okay, what number is that? Okay, that's the missing one we just got, but still 9 and 1. I've no idea where they are. We can like retrace our steps before we leave this place for good. Can I climb up and over here? Because I don't really want to go back through the lava. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. We're kind of like coasting along the edge, but it's fine. And then from here, if we jump back over here, I'm hoping we can sort of do a bit of parkour. There we go. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay. Dodge. Dodge. Heal. Oh no. Okay, I'm still burning. We've got to go into Reaper mode. There we go. Shroud has fortunately saved us. Wow. That's skill. I'm joking. I'm not genuinely serious. Right, let's go over here and deal with lead scientist Kostya. Okay. Here we go. Hello, Rox. Hello, Brahm. I've run this fractal so many times.
Hey, you pay for this.
It teems with outrage, the vermin. As if that would save it. As if. Begin test now.
I wonder if it'll be a similar mechanic to the fractal. Survive the weapons testing barrage and put a stop to the experiment.
How about some fresh air?
Okay, yeah, this is the fractal. And then it goes left to right, doesn't it? Okay. I trained for this doing Sartharian back in Wrath of the Lich King. 0 drakes or 3 drakes, I don't know how they described it. Having to dodge the waves of lava takes me back. Oh, I say that and then I immediately get absolutely wrecked. There we go. God, okay, so when it goes to the back of the room, you want to get on the other side of this. I understand. That makes more sense. Oh. And then again. I just didn't realize it was going to collide with that. That's cool. Okay, now let's destroy the thermal core. We'll drop everything we possibly can onto it. I'm going to ignore the ads. Never mind. I think I dropped it to a lethal point. Okay, we've still got to avoid the weapons, though. That is going to be a problem. Okay, I'm going to go back to one-handed swords for a moment, just so I can try and hit this guy from range. There we go. They have been dealt with. Now you're up. Okay, and then as soon as that fire dissipates, I'm gonna have to go in. I've got to move. Oh my god, this is bad. I thought we were going to be given a free spot over there, but it just didn't happen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We got it. There we go. I do need to finish off this veteran shaman over here, which shouldn't be too difficult. Roll through. Finish him off. There we go. And then we've only got one left. This shouldn't be too difficult. Well, I think the thermal core is available as well, but I will deal with the shaman beforehand. And there we go. Let's see how much damage we can deal, and come around here to deal with this guy as well while we're here. Nice. Thermal core. I think in the fractal it's at 25% intervals, and it doesn't seem like that's any different here. Okay, running away and then jumping. I think that's a really cool mechanic that I don't know if I've brought up much on the videos, but adding that additional layer of verticality to it. Like, it isn't just, oh, avoid this circle. It's also, oh, you can jump over the waves. And I think in a game which does utilize jump more so than maybe any other MMO with the existence of jumping puzzles and stuff, it makes perfect sense. It kind of reminds me of how Elden Ring shook up the Souls formula. It wasn't just dodge, it was suddenly dodge, jump, jump, dodge. And just having a little extra, I don't know, maneuverability and tool on your proverbial tool belt is just really fun. Like, when I first fought the fire elemental, I couldn't be bothered jumping, but now I love it. I loved avoiding all possible damage on world boss fights. Another boss which comes to mind is the Great Jungle Worm. When you fight them, the circle reticle underneath their body, as they go to flail, slowly expands. And then when that reticle sort of fills up the circle, that's when you want to dodge. And I do it every time because, you know, I get more damage, I don't get knocked back, it's less annoying. And it blows my mind that so many people just don't care to do that. Whereas for me, it's so fun and, like, really engaging to do that. Okay. Is he now going to jump down here? Oh, no, he's firing everything. Okay. Are we going to have to dodge? Oh, God. Oh, God, I am not ready for this. I am woefully unprepared. Oh, they come down fast, don't they? Bloody hell. I mean, if this is a taste of what the raids have to offer and, you know, higher level fractals, I'm very excited because this level of, I guess, like, awareness is super enjoyable for me. I guess we should probably be dealing with that, right? I'm just stood here dodging stuff. I imagine you're all screaming, Andy! Destroy the core! I got it. Better late than never. I was enjoying dodging. What can I say? Oh, is he coming down?
Give me a moment.
Is he tunneling in? He is! You're level 1.
That was a lot of weaponry.
They sure packed for invasion. Probably going after the Black Citadel.
Or hope. Maybe both. You have to get out of here and warn them.
Well, there's the exit. Let's go.
Again, having done the fractal first has made that way more entertaining. Like, that is hilarious. That is so good. Oh dear. All right, there's a mithril ore in there, so we'll need to jump down and go and grab that. Oh dear. Okay, workbench. Unfinished weapons and blood-drenched objects are strewn across the table. Not only have they been combing or combining... God, I cannot read. I blame that on it being like 11 o'clock at night. Combining Flame Legion and Dredge technology, but experimenting on prisoners. It smells like rot. A prototype of some sort, maybe a drill. While its exterior definitely Dredge-made, its inner components, pardon me, are of Flame Legion design. It burns to the touch.
And then finally, pile of scraps. A pile of scrap containing discarded dredge and Flame Legion machinery, relics of failed experiments, but also signs of successes. What are they doing here? Right, before we continue on in this direction, allow me to come down here to grab the ore, which I'm going to need for this achievement. There we go, ready or not. And I'm guessing these last 3 are going to be through this gate over here. But again, yeah, I'm going to have to see if we can sweep back and find these missing 2, because that will drive me mad. I've been trying to pay attention to the minimap, and I don't feel like I ever saw number 9. And that's worrying, because I might get stuck trying to find them. Okay, Molten Resonator, Molten Axe Fiend. Yeah, look at the armor. Like, he looks like he's wearing dredge gear, which is really cool. I never imagined the Flame Legion and the dredge would ever work together. They didn't necessarily feel that aligned, which is again why I'm leaning towards this maybe being a Primordus thing. So yeah, we of course also did Citadel of Flame, the dungeon, where they were trying to create their own god or create a new god. I wonder if they do have their own god. And another part of the Flame Legion that I am just completely unaware of. I know during the Char intro, the narrator does say that the Char killed their gods. Whether or not that was maybe, you know, the human gods, because they were, I don't know if they were they oppressors, that they forced their gods upon the Char, I don't know. Do the Char have their own pantheon who are now dead? I don't know. I really cannot wait to learn more about them. I think they're a really, really fascinating race, and I've just had criminally little time to actually dig any deeper than the surface. Oh, veteran Molten Effigy. I do like that, looking like the Wicker Man. Very, very cool. Okay, let's go in. Probably should have procced the elite ability before I came in here, but never mind. Live and let learn. There we go. Another one dead. And then Molten Disaggregator. Something which I didn't clock when I played, and in fact I queried it, is when we were fighting the dredge, I think as part of the level 40 mission, when you're working with the Derman Priory, there are a lot of dredge who are just like neutral, like they have the yellow name plate, which is there to infer, hey, they're not going to attack you. And I remember thinking, that's weird. And then, you know, I had a couple comments that were like, yeah, it's because, of course, you know, moles can't see. So they're only going to attack you if you attack them because they can't see you. And I kind of get it, you know, of course, they can still hear. But yeah, I thought that was a neat little addition. Do Brahm or Rox have any new dialogue? I have to keep moving. If I stop for too long, I start thinking about what they've done to the captives here. The things I could do with that anger. And Rox, I don't like this place. I smell the things that they did here. To the prisoners, burning coals. My stomach. Okay, I think we're now moving into the last area. Never seen this before, of course. Again, not part of the fractal. Mithril ore, free the prisoners with pleasure. Now, do you want me just to jump down, or are we going to batter our way through? I feel like the game is...
This is the exit.
No, but look.
I don't know if I should be doing... Oh my god, I'm going to die. I might be dead, guys. I think I've trapped myself down here. Oh no.
Me either. Let's go.
Guys, can you help me? I got a bit carried away and jumped down here, and I think I'm now gonna die. I was gonna try and parkour over like the barrier, and now I'm just trapped in a hell of my own making. I might be able to wrangle this. Hold on. Okay, I might have to just jump down to my death. Oh, this is... Okay. Goodbye, cruel world. Whee! This is so embarrassing. Okay, hopefully it teleports me back. Oh, they're just... Brahm is slowly walking towards me like he's in an action film. You could have saved me, Brahm. You could have come over here and, you know, given me
Bit of support? Never mind. Never mind. So be it. And now the gate has opened after they had their dialogue. That's what I get for being impatient. I'm just a child at heart. Never mind. Molten Axe Fiend. No, you're gonna die, I'm afraid. Molten Oscillator. So I'm guessing from the logs that we've received, the dead drops, our best bet of dealing with the Molten Alliance is probably to sort of push. There's something inside the pocket of this prisoner's shirt. Take it. Molten Memorial. Find hidden keepsakes from the fallen in the Molten Furnace and return them to the friends.
We've got Dredge working with them. It's crazy.
Okay, let's get out of here. One of us has to make it back to warn the Citadel.
Okay. I was expecting Rox to say something else. Never mind. I'm guessing we want to go and open the other door then, because there's no other way through here unless we do drop down. Yeah, the other door has opened. Okay, good. So there should be 5 other prisoners in here who I can acquire keepsakes from for this achievement. Which shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, we've got the mithril ore up there. I'll grab that in a second. Let me deal with these guys first. Let me, like, collect a lot of them. If we collect them, like so, we'll do our elite ability. We'll do a bit of a slam and then a spin. And that should just melt through them like butter. Yeah, it did. Perfect. And we can do that once every 30 seconds. And we're not really, you know, running into large engagements more than every 30 seconds. So that should be fine. Right, let's climb up here. Grab the mithril ore. And that should leave us 2 more in this general area once I've grabbed this. Struggling to land in a good spot to actually... There we go. So... Ore node 15 and 16, which I'm hoping will be around here somewhere. There is a whole other room. I do see, actually, we've got a prisoner here, another orichalcum node there. Maybe there'll be another one over here on the minimap. Let's go take a look. Oh, let me say hello in guild chat. Hello. Once again, if you are interested in joining a comfortable Guild Wars 2 guild, you are more than welcome to come and join us. More than welcome. I cannot tell you just how happy I am with the guild. People are so nice and so kind and so willing to help. It is really amazing. Okay, let's bring a few of them together and we'll do our little combo again. So go here, elite skill, and then we'll just spin. And there you go. That's pretty much it. Nice. Okay. Hello there, Mr. Prisoner. Be free. I should be looking for more prisoner bodies, but I don't think I've seen any. Unless I am meant to jump down here. And according to the minimap, I think we're now going down there. Ignore me. Okay. I was going to say, on the minimap, it looks like there is a prisoner directly below here, but I couldn't reach that area. I'm not seeing any bodies. Okay. Oh. Alright, let's go back. Just want to make sure I don't miss out on anything, because, again, I really do want that shoulder skin. I think it would just work really well with my existing outfit, and it doesn't detract too much. And then I've got less of a set as well. I don't like wearing a full set. I like being able to sort of scrounge together different pieces and then create an amalgamation, which is hopefully more unique, right? And at the minute, I'm wearing War Beast legs and War Beast shoulders. Whereas only having one piece of a set, you know, that's fine. That's fine. In my eyes. I'm not, you know, dictating other people should adhere to that. It's just for me, I really like putting together a set made of multiple parts because, again, it helps with feeling a bit more unique. And it's more you know, that way. The War Beast set, though, does, I would say, carry very hard. It's a really, really cool looking set. Kind of blows my mind that you can just get it. Like, to me, that is something I thought was going to be resigned to the cash shop. That's how good I think it looks. There you go. Right, paying attention to the minimap again. So there should be another prisoner. I can see them just over here. Oh, this is the other part of the... Ah, cool. This is the other part of the fractal. I'm only now realizing it.
Crap, they're all over these caves. We have to hurry. Everyone, pick up a weapon.
Are you okay?
I can't think about that now. Let's just get out of here.
Otilia?
Don't ask me that. Not now. You and your friends just need to get us out.
Okay.
They wouldn't have killed Otilia. I know how ruthless ArenaNet are with killing people in this game, but that would be cruel. Before we've even got to know her, we know that Brahm clearly has a crush on Otilia. And he seems like such a sweet young man. I don't think I'm ready to deal with the fallout of how he would react to that. Not to minimize Otilia's death, of course, through the lens of male grief or anything like that. But you know what I'm trying to say. We know Brahm, we don't know Otilia. Orichalcum ore. I'm gonna have to be careful going for that because that's gonna slam me otherwise. Oh. Hey, any help, guys? Anyone? Oh, I am getting help. Thank you. All right, dodge out of the way. Now I'm gonna move in. Go for the ore. And then go. Should be safe. Perfect. Okay, we got that. That was traumatic. Molten Reverberant. Another prisoner who we will save shortly. Not finding any more of these prisoner bodies. Again, we should be able to find 5 more if that achievement was to be believed. Maybe they're in hidden areas and I just didn't go looking deep enough for them? Like, in here maybe? No?
Now we get the flock out of here. Okay, everyone, stick together.
Hold on. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm the ram. Follow me.
I hear you, Rox and Brahm. Yeah, you're doing great, but...
I've got the horns.
Did you hear that? Hold on, I want to see if I can quote that back. Now, we get the flock out of here. Okay, everyone, we stick together. Do you hear me? You're the sheep, I'm the ram. Follow me. Brahm then says, rather timidly, how come you get to be the ram? To which Rox replies, I've got the horns. There's no arguing with that logic. I know they've only really known each other for this quest, but I'm really enjoying their dynamic already. I feel like they really bounce off of each other well. So I know we're meant to be going the other way, but I'm just curious to see where these other prisoner bodies might be. Was it this one? Molten Memorial. Find hidden keepsakes from the fallen in the Molten Furnace. I don't know where these are. Oh! There might be one under that. I think I've just seen one. If that is one, that is so cheeky. I might have to double back on myself. Search. Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it was. Okay. Guys, I know I've just rescued all of you, but come with me just for 1 second. I need to retrace my steps. So if these are in correct order, there are 3. There are 3 more bodies that are off the beaten path, hiding somewhere for me to find. But how off the beaten path are they going to be? Oh god, this is going to drive me crazy. I'm curious once again to hear. There's got to be one under here, right? This is like perfect position. Oh no! Orichalcum ore. Never mind. Oh shit! Well, I'm glad I came back. That was number 9. Ore node number 9. Wow! Look at that. But no prisoner. No prisoner. Okay. God, it's so cheeky. I like that, though. I love a good puzzle. I love a good treasure hunt. So that's fun for me. And now that I get the level of difficulty we're going for, I'm all the more intrigued about where the hell this body is. Or bodies, sorry, plural. Now, this area feels like it should have one in it, but I didn't really see any nook where there would be one. Maybe down here? By this chain? I mean, there's clearly this path underneath us, but that's the one which we travel on later. Like, we're literally going down there in just a moment. That's where we came from. So the very first note we got was from up in that. And that was note number 1, which tells me that the other notes must be between here and the last note we acquired. I mean, how hidden are they going to be? They're seemingly quite hidden from what we've seen so far. Maybe over here on, like, behind these rocks or something? Underneath there? No? No, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to climb back out. I think I've maybe screwed myself here. Oops. Shit. If I do like one of these, no, return from a checkpoint. Oh, shit. Never mind. All right, prisoners, and it's respawned me down here. I don't want to be down here. I might have to run the whole dungeon again. I may have to run the whole thing again. That is upsetting. Okay. Is there a body in here, maybe? Underneath the crystal? I know we found the mining node in here, but is there maybe a body in between these bits of metal? No? Right, I'll just move on. I'll move on for now. At the very least, we may be able to find these final 2 mining nodes. And there is a prisoner there. Okay, okay, we found one more. That might be the last one, though. I'll check that in just a second. Okay, is this going to be the last note? No, it's the 3rd. So maybe there is an opportunity that the other prisoner bodies are through here somewhere, and maybe I haven't missed anything. I don't think that's the case, but wishful thinking in the hope that it is. There is a note there on that table. I don't know if that will be what we're looking for, though. And on the topic of, you know, these little treasure hunts, I've not done it yet, and I've been torn as to whether or not I will record it or I'll just get it done on my own time, but I believe one of the primary Halloween event quests involves you going to other zones. Gigard's armor, or Gigag's armor. Gigag has our brothers and sisters running around like headless chickens, forging massive plates of iron and Deldrimor steel for his own armor. He's getting on better than expected with the Flame Legion, already looking down on us like things to be bossed around. Has he forgotten who we are, how we suffered, or does his heart beat with a newfound thirst for power over others? He and Vostia thrive, while many of us are left to clean up the messes left behind by their failed experiments. So, this will put in with the other note which we have underneath the Flame Legion. As you can see here. So it does mention doing these large deliveries of Deldrimor steel. So I'm guessing that's what's happening here. Is Gigag is forging something out of Deldrimor steel, his own armor. But we still don't know who B is. So Gigag and Vostia are leading the charge. But Vostia's now dead. We killed Vostia. Okay. I don't know. We'll figure this out. Let's keep moving. There you go. Right. Any more prisoners? Steam pipe controls. Anything in here? Absolutely not. Okay, paying attention to the minimap. Any more mining nodes? I mean, this feels rife for having a body in, no? Like, just hidden behind one of these corners? No. No. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to need to use the steam pipe controls.
I didn't expect this. When I tell my Tribune, he's going to think I've been digging into his brandy.
You don't have any of that on you, do you?
Sorry, Cub. This is not your lucky day.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Still no ore appearing on my minimap, which is slightly troubling because I'm missing 2. Oh, there is one. No, sorry, ignore me. There is one all the way to the south. Looks like we're going to have to like run around the edge to get this. And then I'm guessing mining node 1 is going to be at the very beginning of the instance. Now, is there going to be a body up here? That you got to admit, that would be a great place to hide one. Never mind. Well, at least I'm thinking the right way. At least I hope I am. Okay. All right, let's go and have this boss fight, shall we? And then I'll try and figure out a way down to this this mining node later. Here we go. Get comfortable.
Oh, we're so dead.
Brahm. Oh, we're so dead. Yeah, and of course, again, it's the fractal, isn't it?
See what I see. I think that is a yippee. Let's see how colorless feel.
Cool.
We can
Okay.
handle them. Spread out.
Right, let's focus on one first. That seems to be what worked when I did the fractal version. So if we focus on one, the other one will then hopefully be easier to kill. Okay, I'm getting absolutely wrecked because I'm just... Yeah. I played that very poorly. I'm fully expecting to have to start this again. I just kind of stood in all of the crap thinking, yeah, I can survive this. And the game is now going to keep me alive for God knows how long. Unless all of a sudden Rox or Braham... No, I'll let myself die. I played that poorly. And you know what my excuse is going to be? World versus World. Which I know sounds silly. But in World versus World, I've gotten to the point where I ignore so many ground markers. Because you're often just stacked on top of so many people that you don't take damage from them. So I've gotten quite lazy. But I'm gonna make it up to you guys. From here on out, flawless gameplay. Okay, again, I don't know if I should be splitting damage because I remember the fractal boss. Like once you've killed one, the other one heals to full. So I'm just gonna focus all of my attention on Gygarg, and then hopefully it will work the way I'm expecting it to. Okay, drain them both for health. Evade that. Jump and jump and jump again. Okay, elite skill, and then spin to win. Okay, so it is like I thought it was gonna work. What an animation. What an animation. That's not aged very well. It's got some character to it, but yeah, it's definitely a relic of yesteryear, isn't it? 1, 2, and then one more. 3. Okay. I will say I love how telegraphed a lot of these attacks are. Like, they're so obvious in how they work. And I think that just really adds something to the fights. Like, coming from other games which don't do a very good job of it. And I would say, you know, WoW of the era I played, it was quite bad. Which is why you had to have like 50 add-ons running at once. Deadly boss mods, you know, being the most prolific. I think 14 does a very good job at having easy to read markers. Which just makes group content and dungeons and stuff way more enjoyable. I did a fractal which did have a marker from, not from 14, but I knew it from 14. The open eye, which appears above someone's head, which is often an indication that you shouldn't look at them when they cast their spell. And, you know, using my FF14 knowledge, I was like, wait, I know what to do here. I'm just going to look away, and it worked. And I felt really quite happy about that. Okay, probably shouldn't be in melee right now, but I just can't help myself. I think we can get the kill. There it is. Cool. And then here come the prisoners.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. Where's the next one? I'm ready.
Relax. We got them all. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I saw explosives over there while we were fighting.
Explosives?
Rust my britches.
Oh?
Yeah, explosives. You all should blow this place up.
What about you?
Me? I'll be over there by the door. Let's just say, explosives and me. We don't get along.
Set up charges on the furnace's core. Okay, I will, but I need to figure out how to get this ore beforehand. Like, I don't want to destroy the place, and then I can't get this bloody ore. To me, it looks like I need to be going through there. But how the hell do I do that? Is there a way for me to climb up? Like, can I jump on one of these pipes? Like, the game wants me to go up there. I could jump down, but I don't think it's down. Again, to show you again where the node is, it's there. Which makes it look like I need to go through that pipe in the wall.
Rest of you, if you're not setting charges,
like if I stand above the pipe and look that way, my arrow is leading towards the ore, right? But how do I get inside of that pipe, I wonder? Is it even possible? I am confused. Very confused. Let's have a look up here. So there is an escape door. We can climb up there. We can go to the outflow. Okay, I'll be grabbing bombs. I'm guessing I need to do a delivery of all 3 in order for something to happen. I'll be going up there and just sort of getting a lay of the land and see if I can figure out how to do this. There might be another prisoner back here somewhere as well, so I'll have a good look around before we commit to anything. Right, outflow vent, plant explosives, jump back over. Let me quickly check behind all of this for any secret bodies. No. Okay, let's go around here towards this outflow vent and see if there's anything around here. Little jump, which shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. Oh, I've still got bombs. I didn't even realize. So I can place multiple explosives with one pack. There is a platform there, but again, I don't think I'm going to be able to reach that. All right, let's go the other way. I really want to find how to do this without resorting to a guide. But at the same time, I don't want to keep dying. Is there a way above? Like, can I go through the wall there? I really don't know. Let me just humor myself and check. Like, is there a way for me to sort of, like, clamber down here? Like, if I were to fall here, would that kill me? Probably. Let's see. Yeah, I can't even jump down. So it can't be via jumping down. There's got to be another way. And it doesn't have an up or down arrow, which would indicate that it is on this level. I don't know. Unless it's maybe accessed through this section down here. I don't know. I don't know. We'll run it again anyway, because I need to go back and get the first mining node anyway. So, yeah, I'm assuming I can just come over here at any time and come back in. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm on the quest or not. And if it does matter that I'm on the quest, then shit. I'll have to do the rest on an alt, because I do believe the achievement stuff does carry over. So, I should be fine. Yeah, that's fun, and I hope other dungeons and future zones have similar, like, micro achievements like that, because it's fun having these additional objectives. It's something else to pay attention to. Keeps your brain active, doesn't it? Like, oh, I see a mithril ore over there. How do I reach that? Let's try and figure it out. It's not just kill, 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 dialogue, kill, kill, kill. Brahm, time to blow all of this mess sky high. Have we got all of the explosives set? Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Got it. Not a moment too soon.
Everyone out.
Now, this may very well allow me to go and get the node, which,
Trust me.
I mean, now that I'm here, it does kind of look like that's gonna happen. You're kidding me. You are kidding me.
The place is coming down.
Well, at least now I know, right? Yeah, there it is. Mithril ore. Yeah, I'm just gonna dodge through here. We'll be fine. And then jump over here. Jump, jump, jump. And mithril ore. I do feel like I want to go back and see if there's any prisoners' bodies, though. Because to me, that would be such a great place to hide one. On like a vent or down there on a ledge or something. We'll have to come back next time. We'll have to come back next time. Never mind. Okay. Get the prisoners in! Come on, guys!
Watch your step.
They're nearly here! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Great timing, guys.
Supper time yet?
Wait, where are the prisoners
Mitchell
gone?
thinks that was the last of the weapon caches. I have to get these prisoners back to the Citadel.
I'm going straight back to Holbrook with these others. I feel good. Exhausted.
And hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're ever near Cragstead, you better stop by.
Oh, look!
Cragstead, it won't be to lounge around your hearth. It'll be to grab you for mission support.
I'll keep my mace handy.
You do that. I'll see you around, Con.
Oh, I
See
love
you
them.
First.
He's such a kid. His old snort. Molten Furnace completed. So how many more do I need? One more objective? Oh, you're kidding. We're really close. Had I found that mining node, we could have the fused shoulders. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, hold on. Let's leave. I'm going to very quickly go for one final BRB because I don't know what's up with me tonight. I need another drink. And then when I'm back, can I go back in?
What?
I don't know how to go back in. I'll figure it out. I'll be back in a sec. And I'm once again back, and I have realized it is 5 minutes to midnight. This is the latest I've been up gaming in a long time. I'm normally in bed at like 11. I'm such an old man. Right, what do we got here? We've got a letter from Brahm. No rest for me. And dear Ravenscroft, I can't thank you enough for helping avenge Cragstead. The Molten Alliance was foolish to push us, but that device, I'm glad we destroyed it. I'm on my way to Knut Whitebear in Holbrook. I owe him nothing, but reporting what happened is the right thing to do. Besides, I heard from one of the prisoners that Otilia might be in Holbrook, safe. I want to make sure she's okay. Rox sends her thanks too. She's taking captured Alliance members back to the Black Citadel stockades. I know we came from different worlds, but Rox says we were thrown together for a reason. She doesn't think this will be the last time we meet, and I hope she's right. Maybe I'll see you in Holbrook. I owe you the largest glass of ale you can carry. Oh, and Rox suggests you go to the Citadel to help her with the interrogations. Who knows what intel you two might collect. May Wolf guide your steps, my friend. Brahm, Air Son. Okay. So I wonder if it will show anything in the Citadel. Because to me that reads as, hey, you can come here or you can go there. And at the minute, there's nothing over in the Black Citadel for me to do. So maybe we'll do the loft and then we'll go to the Black Citadel. I do think, just considering the time, and I do need to get this video uploaded for tomorrow, I think that's a good place to put a pin in it. And again, while we maybe didn't do as much as previous episodes in terms of the length of the video, I'm really happy with what we managed to do. We've been introduced to Rox. We've been formally introduced to both Rox and Brahm. Of course, I sort of knew them from the fractals, but again, it was so spoiler-free that I just thought, oh, these are just two named characters. Cool. Moving on. Like, I didn't really think much about it. So yeah, really, really happy with their dynamic. Very excited to see where the storyline goes, because I'm curious to know who is the puppeteer, right? If the Molten Alliance is born of, again, we have the note which states that there is B. Whoever this B is seemingly pulling the strings. Can't be Scarlet. Can't be Scarlet, because Scarlet begins with an S, unless Scarlet goes by B. And I don't really feel like Scarlet? I mean, Scarlet Red? Molten Alliance? Molten Lava Red? Maybe? I don't know. I'm none the wiser. But yeah, I think that is probably going to be a good place to sort of pause for now. And I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode nonetheless. Sorry that, again, it is slightly shorter than usual, but hopefully, again, you've been able to have some fun. I am curious to know how I would get back inside the dungeon, though, because I do want to go back and get that missing ore node. That was something I really wanted to do, and then we could have gotten the shoulders, but I don't see an option for that. I could ask in the guild chat and just see if they know. Let me see. Quick question, folks. How do I get back to the Molten Furnace instance? LWS1. I need one more mining node for the achievement. Let's see. Maybe they'll be able to tell me, oh, you access it via this person in Lion's Arch. Because none of these guys are giving me an in.
Hail.
And me standing here doesn't do anything. So I'm guessing there's going to be an NPC. I guess I could search it, but then I'm just sort of worried that going on the Wikipedia for anything relating to the Molten Alliance might be a bit spoilery. So yeah, I'll resort to asking the kindness. Once you finish the chapter, perfect. Thanks, Kevin. Right, so once we finish this chapter, and then you can skip right to the instance. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that's when we'll go back and do it. Right then, let's end by going on over to... I'll go over to Divinity's Reach, just because it loads in much faster than Lion's Arch. Lion's Arch is a pain in my ass. Wow, look how many people are here. That's cool. Right, let's come down here. On replay, there'll be a blue skip at the instance entrance to you. Right, awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Right, yeah. Again, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I, once again, would like to reiterate, I love this game. There's no getting rid of me. I am in it for the long haul. I wish I could play more, but again, this past week has just been really busy in the sickness department for me. So hopefully next week we'll be able to make some real good progress through Living World Season 1. I'd love to begin uploading more videos per week for Guild Wars, but we ran into a problem where so many people were falling behind that they couldn't keep up. So I'd much rather release one large video on a Sunday that lets people skip through and watch it as they please. So that's the plan moving forwards. And then more menial, trivial tasks just won't be in there. We'll only focus on the real meat of the game, which at the minute for me is the story. I still would love to do like a World versus World debrief for people who are maybe a bit worried about World versus World. But something I've been working on, as I said earlier in this video, in the background, is I'm trying to create a Guild Wars 2... Again, I don't want to call it a review. I don't sit there and give it like an A grade or a rating out of 10. But just to speak about my experiences and literally review my time with it as a way to sort of like, I don't know, appeal to a larger audience. So, yeah, I'm working on that in the background as well, which is, of course, taking up my time. And I've got, you know, my whole job on Twitch outside of this. So, yeah, I'm just glad you guys are enjoying. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm very, very excited to continue Living World Season 1. See you next time.